Yeah, Cormac said to me, I'm sure you'll appreciate and agree with me, Sam. He said to me he was really worried that something was going to go wrong. I just went, good, therefore you're prepared.
You just, I mean, you just don't tell them if something goes wrong, basically. Yeah.
Yeah, that's happened. Cool.
But I will know if something goes wrong though.
Will you
Well,
know?
not necessarily, because the
Uh,
thing you might think went wrong because it's different is actually just
Might
because
have
they
gone
went
wrong
wrong
in
when I
our
played
game,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Maybe you guys will find the really good magic item you missed in Wave Echo Cove last time.
I know exactly where it is as well. And exactly what you're on about.
What is the
I
magic
got I
item?
got one eventually, it's fine.
You did.
What is the magic item?
I'm guessing from that it's bout of giant strength.
No.
Was a
The,
dwarven, whatever it was.
it's the
No,
Gauntlets of Ogre Power.
that's what I meant. That's what
Oh,
I meant. Yeah.
Going into it, I'd already read because I was running. I'd run Lost Mines before, so I'd already read it. So I was like, "Oh, I'm not gonna search for it because that feels a bit cheaty and shitty and metagamey." And then nobody else looked. I was like, "Ah,
I think if I recall, aren't there? Isn't there even like two bugbears digging in the cave when you
yeah."
get there or something?
There is there. There's a math. You get there and there's two bugbears digging away at a section. Because hints.
Cool.
Giant spider. When did giant spiders show up? I don't remember giant spiders being a thing in Lost
wasn't
Mines,
it
but
at
apparently
the
they are.
end?
Do you not remember
Yes,
fighting
it was.
giant spiders and all
Yes.
of you constantly getting webbed up? Yeah, and
I remember because I
possibly
died.
someone dying from poison or almost.
Well, I died, but had also forgotten that dwarves are resistant to poison damage.
Ah,
Didn't actually die. I went unconscious, but yeah, forgot I was resistant to poison damage and had advantage against saving throws against poison. Because benefits of being a dwarf.
just give me one moment.
What?
Yeah.
When did we come across skeletons?
Cool. So, last session, you guys spent some time at the Stag and Dove, which is the tavern in Pear Trees, where you discussed what you would do next. During that discussion, Elwyn made some revelations that he has previous experience with somebody that suffered from the blight, and also with something that was linked to this Corin's Fall, which has been found mentioned in Zervil's spellbook. Elwyn has had encounters in the past with a cult known as the Followers of Corin, who are based on the Blacklands to the south, which is a continent to the south of Austril. Elwyn also revealed that he was able to read Celestial and began making an effort to transcribe Zerviel's book as well. You briefly found a halfling in the tavern who was able to read Giant and help you translate those Giant notes that you found in Jumok's cavern previously. However, after he did transcribe or translate them for you, you also realised that he was lying and could not read Giant at all. Although he did give you a little bit of information on this annual festival known as the Festival of Neelam, and also some more information on sort of furbolgs in the area. They're known for their sort of healing abilities, somewhat maybe not mythical, but they're sort of a bit fairy tale-ish. There's the current generations that live in Pear Trees talk about their parents telling them about them and how they would sort of be there at this annual festival but haven't been seen for some time. You also went back and spoke to Hoskins, who was the halfling farmer whose farmland had been destroyed when the first time you came to Pear Trees. He gave you some information saying that his father had been cured by or healed by furbolgs when he was younger. And you guys, I believe, were planning to head back into the forest. Spent a second night at the Stag and Dove, and the following morning were preparing to head in. Unless you've all changed your plans, and that won't be awkward for me at all.
Whose bloody idea was it to go into the forest again, just so that I can be aware when it goes tits up?
Gonna break Carl's leg and hopefully the furballs stop and heal him.
Oh yeah, that was what we were gonna do. That was our great plan.
Do you really want to try that, old man?
I give it a go.
Did we stay another night? So can I go back to that blacksmith and see if I've got my like carrier case for the pepper?
Yes, you can indeed. And yeah, you you already paid in advance for it anyway. They've fashioned a saddlebag which fits on Pepper and will enable her to carry some of your goods for you. Yeah.
Cool. Is it able to like transfer across, or does it just mean I've got a better?
I will set it for you to transfer across, but I will do that between sessions. But yeah, I will set that up.
I'm encumbered. Was why I did it.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, you can. Oh, yes, you are. I did notice that the other day when I was sorting stuff out. Yeah, you're fine. Don't worry about that. I mean, you're like literally 4 pounds over at the minute, right? And she can definitely carry that much. Yeah, I will definitely sort out between sessions though.
It's good having her to carry all my spare stuff.
Indeed. Yeah, so I guess if does anybody else have anything else they wanted to do in town or?
I
don't think so. You have to bear with me, by the way, everybody. Today I'm not really with it. I've got a really bad neck and a lot of pain. So
I'm sorry
just
to hear
in
that.
case I'm a bit not really with it, that's why. But I don't think I don't want to do anything. I think we did everything last week.
Yeah, that's cool. Fair enough. In that case, unless anyone wants to change plans, you guys heading back into the forest then.
Yeah.
Just as Z said, whose idea is it to go back in the forest?
I think it was Carl.
Oh, I'm pretty sure it wasn't.
Carl said, if we break his leg, the furballs will heal him.
Did he?
Well,
now?
I mean, I was certainly keen on it. But there was definitely a consensus from other people, including I think Carl.
Carl, I definitely remember kind of agreeing because I think probably I don't really, want to get back into Griffin Steel just yet. But just as we walk towards this forest, and I remember what looking at trees looked like, I just started to wonder. Oh, so we're going into the forest, and we're doing what?
Didn't we think there was multiple things that we could do a story about, so we could have multiple stories in one go?
Hmm.
A story about a moving forest, furballs that can heal. Forest, yeah. Oh, sorry, an evil forest that evil can't get out of.
Or is that a good forest? Yeah.
The blight, obviously being healed by the furballs, and I'm sure there was a third one.
I'm kind of hoping to. I think Z wants to ride a dinosaur, and I'm kind of hoping to kill one.
We could do a blog about different food. Do a separate blog about natural living and what food you can and cannot eat.
Can we fight a dinosaur?
You can attempt to. I mean, that was going to be my next question, basically. So, what you guys want to head into the forest? Like, are you looking for something? Are you just going to pick a random direction and go in that direction? What's the plan?
I suggest we all walk backwards.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's
it
not
worked
fun.
well last time, didn't it? So,
So that's the sort of thing I'm worried about.
yeah, me too.
I feel like we're just gonna go in the forest and look for dinosaurs, furbolgs, or anything we can find. Do like a story about it.
Okay.
I reckon we head towards what we'd consider to be the center of the forest, because I remember hearing something about the heart of the forest.
But the center is. I mean, the center's days away, though, isn't it?
No, but I mean, we
On
walk in
foot,
that
yeah.
because we're not on really a time crunch anymore. So I say we walk in
Mm.
that direction and hope that works out nicely. And if it doesn't, we're at least walking in a direction.
I mean, if you're walking, you're always walking in a direction,
Correct.
Compass or anything.
unless it's a
I have a-
treadmill.
I have a question, Sam.
Go on.
I believe you've been testing spells or something on mine, because I'm down a 3rd level slot and I definitely haven't cast a 3rd level spell.
Tough shit.
Fair.
Yes, I
maybe
have
you
been.
sleep
Yeah,
cast.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm sure I haven't cast a 3rd level spell yet, so. Cool. That's
Did we
alright.
get like a compass or anything to help us track which direction we're going in?
That's such a good idea.
That is such a good
Why
idea.
have we not thought of a compass? Do
That's a
compasses
really good
exist?
idea.
Yeah, compasses exist. Yeah, absolutely.
Can we go to Grasses and see if she sells a compass?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Well, if we
Grasses, do
think-
you sell a compass?
Yeah. So you can ask in grasses. She doesn't know. She doesn't have one in stock. She says it's the sort of thing she could probably source from Griffin still. But the earliest she could probably get something to arrive now would be tomorrow. I mean, she's got 10 minutes to pass a message on to the train that she'd even want to order one.
Not to worry, I'm smart. Do you have a see-through container with water in, some small strip of metal, and a magnet?
Very specific questions. You see her. She sort of she makes an effort, sort of go looking around, and what she does have odds and ends. Strips of metal. I mean, she has things you could repurpose a piece of metal out of. Doesn't know how you see through containers. She does have. She's got a few containers, probably like something she could work from that. But something with a magnet, no.
Doesn't have anything with a magnet. Damn it, that's the important bit. Does anybody, and I look around everyone else, does anybody have anything with a magnet in?
A magical sticky rock? No.
No? Do magnets actually exist? Or is that a thing I'm just bringing
yeah.
from the
Yeah,
real
yeah,
world?
yeah. No, magnets.
I haven't
magnets.
actually loaded up the what's it called somehow the game. Let me just check my. I thought I'd load the game and have.
Because I can easily, all we need is like a little bit of wire. If there's a bit of metal wire, possibly, like a bit of iron wire,
Well,
I'll give
Is
you a
it-
silver for it.
you might have copper wire available because that's a common spell component for
It's for message, isn't it?
for
I
message.
thought
Oh, I
I
can
thought
cast message.
elves
So
could
I
just
guess
like
I
look
have
at a
some.
tree and tell us which direction we were going.
Also, if you're looking for copper metal wire, probably the Iron Sister might be a good idea.
Well, that's what I was just thinking, but I need a magnet. Ah, they might sell magnetic.
They might sell
They might
magnets,
sell
yeah.
magnets. They probably attach things to the walls with something, right? Surely they
I know
must
where you
have
might find a magnet.
Where?
In that book, it wants to magnet you to keep you in the forest.
Nice. Good job. Does Grasses sell a small wooden bowl I could buy? Do they have any small wooden bowls?
She looks around. She doesn't have anything for sale, but she does actually have something that would fit. She has something which has got some random like odds and ends, like oddities that she's selling. And she tells you it's it's a pretty
Okay.
simple wooden bowl. You could absolutely take it. 3 copper pieces.
I give you a silver.
Oh, too kind.
Also, I believe I added Fireball to my spell book, but I have not paid for it yet, so I will sort that in a second.
Shocking.
But yeah, I buy the bowl.
Nice.
I'm one step closer, guys. We have water, right? We have water already. All I need is a magnet and a little piece of wire. I march off towards the blacksmith.
Just while you march off towards the blacksmith, I'm just going to pop back into Grasses. How much is that? I'm looking at the market thing. How much is the potion of healing and the potion of healing greater?
Oh, 1 sec. I've just.
Or put another way, how can you tell the price?
Does it not show for you guys?
It says there the third column is the price. Potion of healing's 50. Potion of healing greater is 300.
Correct.
Why have I not got a third column?
Should have quantity, weight, and then
Maybe I'm in the
value
wrong
in
bit
gold
of
pieces.
the market. I may have. Grasses. No, I click on it and I get basically a character sheet, and I get inventory stuff on there.
Doesn't look like that, Phil. What I've just sent to the chat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no. Have I just opened it weirdly? Because for me, it looks like.
Let's double click on the token.
Yeah, that's what I did. Let's try. Yeah, no, that does work. I opened it from the actors tab.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
That will
make it show up differently. Yes.
Mm.
Yeah. No, you should
All
have
right.
some actual prices and things.
$300. Okay, what's 300 gold in platinum?
30.
Okay, luckily that's too expensive. Okay.
2 hours and 50 gold. Third.
Oh, not enough funds to purchase that.
You try to purchase Potion of Healing?
Hmm.
There are 2 purchase buttons. One buys the whole stack, one buys 1 item. So I suspect you may
yes,
pick...
that's smaller. Yeah. That's better. Okay, how much money have I got?
You a bit short, Nipper?
No, I just can't. I'm not used to dealing in platinum. I have to keep getting out that little cheat sheet to compare it.
You need me to help you teach you some maths? I can add it to your English lessons or your human lessons.
I could. This being in the woods is making you feisty. Right, there we go.
Oh, it's a new day, isn't it?
It is.
Yes, it is.
Ooh.
I'll take that. I mean, I literally don't have a choice. I have to take it, but that's not the point.
Okay, that's reduced the weight of my purse
I
quite a bit.
I have now paid for Fireball, so I'm not being a dirty little
Splendid.
scoundrel anymore. I have 1 too many spells prepared, so 1 second. Probably not going to
Guess if we get stuck, you just fireball the woods and burn it down.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Carl's all in on these potions of healing, that.
Yeah.
How many has he bought? Oh, a lot.
4 of them.
They're not alcoholic, Carl.
Shit.
He's
No,
got
that's
you
fine.
there.
That is a good point, though. We're going for a month. If we're going for a week, which it sounds
We're
like
going for a
we are.
week. You need a month's worth of booze.
Yeah, I've learned from experience. I can't carry a month's worth of booze.
That's
It
why
would
I've got
appear-
some little pockets for Pepper to carry stuff.
Yeah, it appears I can carry a day's worth of booze. It's just the amount I can drink in a day changes. But no, it just seems like if we're going to be spending a few days wandering around in the woods, a couple of potions of healing might come in handy.
That seems seems to make sense. Anything else anybody wants to do?
I go to the blacksmiths.
Indeed. Go on. What?
I march in. Good morning. Very cheery. I'm wondering if potentially a fine establishment such as yourself might sell something known as a magnet.
A magnet.
Doesn't have to be a big one. Could be a tiny little one if you've got them. I'll pay well overpriced for it.
The owner, a male dwarf named Pagan, he sort of looks around. He says, not really something I'd usually sell, but I've got a few magnets spare around the workshop.
Have you got any that are little?
I've got this one here. He pulls out small little sort of very very thin strip of magnetic metal. Looks like possibly once part of a compass.
I don't have
Cool.
an actual compass.
How much do you want for it?
You don't sell a compass, do you?
No. This had an old sort of compass which was sort of damaged and broken up. This came from.
Could you rebuild it?
Suppose I could do. Probably looking the best part of a day's work.
I got this.
Okay,
I got stuff. I got tinker tools. What more do we need?
go for it.
How much would you like for that piece of magnetic metal, good sir?
You're with the elf, aren't you?
That's the one. Yep.
Don't worry. He paid a good price. It's a strip of metal.
Much appreciated, friend. Much appreciated. I take it. And as I turn around, can I try and sneakily leave a gold piece on the counter?
Sure. Do a sleight of hand check.
Phil, I have got two healing potions ready.
Okay, I just feel I wanted to give them to people who I felt might use them.
I'll
Yeah.
take another one if you want me to, but I've already got two.
Yeah, take it.
As I
thanks.
walk out the door, I just go,
Appreciate it.
pleasure doing business.
Unfortunately, I haven't got any money, so I can't buy another one. I've only got
I
34 gold on me.
believe I now have.
No.
We said, did we have? We had a bit of wire already. Charlie had a bit of wire, didn't he?
Well, I can cast sending. Message, sorry. I can cast message, I'm pretty sure. I can cast message. So, in theory, I should have plenty of it on me.
Cool. So I have wire, I have a magnetic bit of metal, and I have a bowl. So I can now make a compass. Not to worry. Let's go.
Well, I mean, actually, whilst I'm here, just for like completionist's sake, how much would it cost me to buy a small roll of copper wire?
Copper wire.
Enough to keep me in messages for quite a long time.
To be fair, I don't think message consumes the wire.
Oh, that is true.
do
I
not.
think that is correct.
It's just got the material that you have to have it. It doesn't consume it.
Yes, it doesn't consume it. Yeah. So a piece of
Very good.
copper wire is enough to keep casting it. Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
But
anything
you-
that's ever consumed by a spell notes it in the actual
Yeah.
material. Yeah.
We need one more piece of copper wire then for you, probably.
Yeah,
No, I
I'll
don't want to
pick
give
up-
you my. I don't want to give you my piece of copper wire. I need
I'm
that.
assuming, for the sake of brevity, I buy a piece of wire.
That's fine. That'll cost you
Yeah.
2 copper.
Perfect. Done. I'm ready to make a compass when it's required.
Oh baby.
Gonna find out that this world's like north and south doesn't work on magnetic fields now, and it's gonna really mess with me.
That would be horrible, wouldn't it?
That'd be really, really mean, wouldn't it? Yeah.
Cool. So you guys, you're just gonna head inwards in a straight direction.
Yeah,
It's
so having
head
right?
central, right?
having walked halfway to the forest, turned back, gone to the shops, and then come back again. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. So you sort of reach the sort of edge of the forest, the tree line. As you do, you can see Hoskins is sort of tending to one of these fields of crops again, trying to make make the most of the sort of state it was left in. Just he's clearly trying to salvage whatever he can from what was the damage that was done by those Ngobus. And he looks up as you're all passing. Doesn't really say anything, just does like a little silent nod in your direction as you pass.
As we go past, can I ask if he's got any of the manure he has that brought the Ngogos to him?
Any left over? Yeah. And he points over. There's a sort of, you can see this sort of wooden shed. Nothing particular. It's only sort of about 4 foot by 3 foot in sort of dimensions. It's nothing particularly large. You can see it's a little damaged and beat up. He tells you that it's he was storing the manure in there. There is some left in there. He does tell you the shed's a little bit damaged from where the Ngobus sort of ran wild, but yeah, there is manure in there.
And have some. I'll try and help you with your problem with them and try and kill them all, and then you won't have to worry about trampling your crops.
And he kind of looks at you a little puzzled, but he's not going to argue. He tells you if you want to help yourself to a handful of shit, be his guest.
Oh, has he got any container that I can carry it with?
He sort of has a look around. He sort of pokes his head in the shed and looks around quickly, and he brings out this sort of rusty, seen far better days sort of bucket. He tells you you're quite welcome to fill that with some manure and take it if you want.
Hunt some of the little dinosaurs. I'll look at the rest of the group.
Nice, yeah. Elwyn, you've got a bucket of elephant shit.
Oh,
I've asked the group. Okay, I'll hang it on Pepper. Because I'm nice like that.
Warforged, hold this for a moment.
Warforged?
No.
You
Is
can't
it
smoke, can you?
is it a good idea for us to walk around with elephant shit?
Yes.
I don't really want to fight any Ngubu.
We said we did last night.
I kind of really do.
I'm sure Cole said he wanted to taste it.
I kind of want an Ngobu steak, I'm not gonna lie.
It's gonna be the article about different foods you can try, and that is on the to-do list. Cole fancies cooking some.
I could cook some.
I don't really fancy my life on it, but
How many Ngubu did you see when you were coming out of the forest? You said you saw some.
yep. Didn't see how many. I just ran.
It was one that they spotted.
Oh, fine. If they
There
travel
was
fairly...
7.
Sorry,
Seven,
yeah,
that's okay.
yeah.
That's fine. We can deal with that.
Yeah, we can deal with it. Yeah, it's all good. Cole can make some steaks, and you can do a little article about the different dinings of food, and it could be a new article. If you're stuck out and about, try these different creatures for food.
It's good advice. Into the forest, carrying
Into the forest.
your bucket.
Bucket full of shit. That is a band name and a half. Bucket full of elephant shit. There we go.
Yeah, that's good actually. I'm stealing that one.
Yeah, that's it. When we finally make a band, guys, that's what it's called.
Cool. Yeah, with Hoskins looking a little bemused as this party walks away. Wolf with a bucket hanging from its side, with a very very pongy bucket. Yeah, and you sort of reach the tree line and sort of enter into the forest, and the quite quickly the actual the canopy overhead quite quickly sort of overtakes, and you very quickly find yourself out of the sort of open daylight into this sort of like shaded, not darkness, but there's sort of, you don't get like clear sunlight coming through the trees down to where you are, and you begin making your way in a straight line. Cool.
Can I be, whilst we're travelling, trying to tinker with magnet wire stuff to see if I can get it to move like a compass in
Tinker
the water?
with magic wire,
magnet
wire stuff.
stuff.
Sure, yeah.
Is there a check for that? I don't know.
Yeah, I'll get you to make intelligence check at disadvantage, where you're sort of doing it whilst travelling.
Oh, well, this is disadvantage. Suck it.
Well, that's pretty good for disadvantage, isn't it?
I work well with my eyes closed.
Indeed.
Doing nothing.
Yeah. You guys travelling spend about 2 hours, and by this point, Z, you've just about managed to fashion this. It's certainly not the finest sort of piece of work that anyone's seen, but appears to be a functioning compass.
I kind of yell out like, "Yes, it's working!" I instinctively go to show it to someone, and Carl's on my left, and Elwyn's on my right, and I'm not really at much of a good chance there. So I just take the odds and I show it to Carl in the hope that he's impressed.
That's great.
It points north.
Does it?
Yes.
How does it know to point north?
Magnets.
It's magic, Carl.
It's all about magic. Magnets. Magic magnets.
So a magnet's magic.
Magnets
Carl.
are magic, yeah. Unless you could explain them to me. They're magic.
They can't be magic
they
because
can.
they're legal. However, congratulations, sweetie. You've made a thing. Well done.
I did, I made a thing.
Don't try not to spoil it. Spill it.
Yeah. So you're going to just carry that while we walk?
Well, I should be able to put this together a lot quicker next time. Now that I've worked it out.
So any
I'll be the
time that
decider of that.
any time we need to know which direction to go, we just
Well, I can hold this. Still,
give you
that's
5
fine.
minutes to.
Yeah, if that. But I can.
Right.
This is working fine as it is.
It's brilliant. That's great. And as I move away, I might nudge him slightly and try and get him to spill it.
Fuck. I'm a pro.
It's
Can I drink any of the water from his
I
bowl?
cast fireball. And I could do that now, so you watch me.
I'm standing right here. Go on in, cast it.
You're able to ascertain at this point that you're roughly heading a sort of west northwest direction.
Perfect. That's perfect. Let's do that. It's a good bearing to head on.
Excellent.
Good.
West northwest. It's my favourite direction.
Cool. I'm just gonna get everybody to make for me a perception check.
Oh.
Are we getting dinosaur for lunch?
Hey.
Dinosaur for lunch.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, if everyone can make a perception check for me, Elwyn, you can do yours at advantage because this is a forest. Ooh.
Roll it ourselves. Bloody hell.
Oh yeah, what?
Oh, sorry,
Where's-
guys. Sorry.
There I
guys.
was waiting for a
Where's the
pop-up.
pop-up box that I click on?
Sorry.
Jesus.
I'm in my natural habitat.
Oh. Why did mine just roll at disadvantage?
Because you're typically looking at your compass.
Yeah.
Why did it naturally go for disadvantage? I didn't press any button. What?
It knows you.
Dunno.
Doing it.
I'm quite pleased with mine.
Oh, there we go. Apparently pressing control now toggles advantage and
Oh.
disadvantage.
Oh, well, that's something to bear in mind. Okay.
Also, there were investigation checks.
The second lot was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just clicking other things to see if it was that.
I see. Well, I mean, okay, your perception check was poor anyway. It was a 4, sorry. So
No, the
Oh.
first roll dice was a 1.
Yeah,
Oh, it was a
one. Cool. I'm just gonna take a note to remind myself to look into that. Control toggles?
I assume
Question
that might-
mark?
Well, I assume that might be the MIDI changes that you said about that were changing the hotkey.
Yeah,
Stuff like
but I thought mine were working when I tested. But then, to be fair, I kind of tested it once and then didn't roll multiple attacks, so maybe that was a thing. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Cool.
Fine.
That's what we got. Some of you paying attention, some of you not. Nice. Yeah, after a few hours of travel, Yeah, everyone except for Warforged and Z, you spot up against one of the trees. There's a tree sort of up ahead of you. You notice that there is some kind of almost looks like some kind of material sort of attached to it or stuck to the tree.
Was it rope?
Oh,
No,
this is going to be someone's tied something to it because they're lost in the forest, isn't it?
as you get a little bit closer, you can get a better look, and Elwyn and Eleanor, you spot pretty quickly. This appears to be the shed skin of some kind of like lizard or some kind of creature. It's like just the skin has been shed and it's kind of like all wrapped around the tree.
Does it look the same size as an Ngubu, roughly? I can
Um,
see one with my own eyes. 7, actually.
Actually, if I get Elwyn and Eleanor, if you might both make a nature check for me. Nice. Elwyn, you are not too sure, but Eleanor, you actually this doesn't look like the Ngobu that you've seen previously. Actually looks like it's definitely reptilian. But it's very large. It looks like about the right sort of size for Ngobu. But sort of the colouring and the sort of hard to tell where it's like this sort of shed skin. It's in sort of like patches and bits and pieces, some of it. But yeah, it certainly doesn't look like Ngobu. No.
Okay. I will stop the party and point it out and say I think it's from a Tarask.
A Tarask? I'm up for fighting a
I
Tarask.
thought they were like really small, like about 6-7 inches tall. Tarasks, I thought.
Something like that.
Pocket-sized, aren't they?
Yeah, pocket Tarask.
Magic item.
Familiar. That should tell you like a pseudo dragon,
Hmm.
pseudo Tarask.
You guys are giving me so many good ideas.
Well, I think that's the thing with Tarask. You can't tell which is a pseudo Tarask and which is a real Tarask until you tickle it.
Weird thing to flash on the screen.
That was me accidentally looking at a Tarask and then putting the picture on the screen for a moment. Yeah, don't worry, there's not actually a Tarask there. Do not panic, Elwyn.
Put a Tarask on the map for the fun of it, mate. Be right there.
There's attacking the village.
Elwyn, this skin is this just a lizard thing shedding its skin like lizard things apparently do according to the books?
I've not seen before. I'm guessing this must be a creature from this area or this forest. I've not been. We've been here once.
Well, it's about the same size as the Tarask that I saw earlier, but it's not quite the same. So I don't know if it's a different breed or whether it's a different species entirely.
Yeah, what I meant was, does the skin look like it's been cut off, or does it look like it's been shed?
Oh, shed.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And I point to some bit and say, "Look, you can see here where the rip is like natural rather than done with a knife." I don't know.
How big is this in total if we were to lay it out flat?
If you sort of laid it out flat, then I mean the 6 of you could probably lay atop it relatively without too much social awkwardness.
Maybe it flies.
That sounds bad.
We just need to think of what's actually draining this out. Are they making a rug?
Oh, I was imagining that the creature had just scratched itself against the tree and got its old skin off doing that.
No, someone could be hanging it up. It could be someone's killed it and they're draining out skin. Can I check the track at the bottom of it?
Check for any tracks, was that?
Yeah, I'll just check the track to see if anything else has been here. Just look for tracks that near the tree.
Yeah, sure.
Too big for us to carry, isn't it?
No, you're not able to. Oh, I suppose I made these private GM rolls, haven't I? So nobody can see anything. No, you have a look round, Elwin. You're not able to spot anything. There's no obvious tracks you can see. No signs of movement, anything like that. No.
I was about to go and get Pep to sniff it, but then Ramina, she's got me on next to her, and that's probably all she can smell right now.
Yeah, she has got the overpowering, very strong smell of elephant poop. Yes.
I'm kind of leaving Pepper near Carl.
Hey, what was that, Owen?
Oh, it wasn't me telling you, it was just telling Sam know where I was leaving Pepper.
Oh.
So Pepper was kind of following you around.
What do you guys want to do? You happy to carry on the same direction?
Well, if I go a bit closer to it, like,
Yeah.
is there any more information I can get from it if I go like up close and touch it, kind of thing?
Yeah, you can make a just general investigation check. Oh, you still come through private, aren't they? That was a 6, by the way. No, it doesn't look particularly. There's no signs of. I know there's like questions about maybe whether it was attacked or left there or torn off. You were asking. Kind of hard to tell. It is kind of like there is like slashes in it where it's sort of in pieces, but it's kind of hard to tell if that's from attack or where it's sort of. Maybe Carl could be right about being rubbed off, but yeah, you're not really able to get too much from it.
Can I cut off a piece? A sort of a piece that's in sort of decent condition, about, I don't know, sort of 12 inches by 12 inches.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, you're able to cut through it. It's relatively easy to cut through. It's pretty, this is like shed skin, it seems, so it's not particularly difficult to sort of cut through and fashion a small piece off. No.
I will do that.
Making yourself a hat there?
No, just a little keepsake, bit of cloth. Seems more like the sort of stuff that Z might wear as trousers.
Nah, it's not my colour.
It's funny you should mention that, Z. As you say that, you.
Oh,
What do you mean, oh dear? It might be
that's
nothing.
fireball.
As you say it, everyone kind of sort of notes as the subject of colour is brought up. The sort of although the colours are a little sort of faded, not as vibrant as you might imagine it. If it was on the actual creature still, the colours of this are actually like really bold. This isn't like subtle greens or like anything like that. It really sort of stands out. There's kind of like splashes of blues and reds, even like oranges. It's very like vibrant colours. Quite relatively exotic.
I take it back. Definitely my colour. How much of this can we take with us?
Could probably take a fair amount. I mean, there's.
It's a huge piece, right?
It's
Yeah.
heavy. It's not light.
Yeah, but imagine making some like braces out of this or something. This stuff feels pretty tough.
You can try and pack more Pepper. I've got a little package for her.
It's not that tough.
If I kind of pull at it a little bit, does it feel kind of the same relative toughness as like leather might have been? Or
No, it's a little thinner. I mean, you can pretty. It's not particularly easy, but you can pretty much, if you tear it with just your hands, you can tear through it. Have to put a bit of strength behind it, but
that's fine because it's not going to count as armor if I wear it then. So, yeah, I want to take as much as we can. Can we roll up a large chunk of it?
Yeah.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
I'm actually over capacity of carrying, but we'll ignore that. Who wants to carry this for me for no real reason?
There are a few members in your party that are encumbered.
Yeah, I realised I'm carrying too many. I think rations is mainly where it's coming from.
I believe 3 members of your party are
I'll carry
carry
it.
Oh,
more than their
wow.
carry
I mean,
weight.
I'm not carrying that.
But
I'm also not carrying.
with with Pep having a saddlebag, I assume you can move things about a little bit.
I'll take it if you need me to.
So heavy. Bloody hell, torches are heavy, aren't they? Drop 5 of those. I don't need bloody 10 torches.
Big pieces of wood, stuff wrapped around the end. Like,
Yeah, I don't need it. I've got dark vision. I've got no reason to have that.
I've got 10 torches as well.
I'm carrying an extra book that weighs £5. Is coin weight a thing?
no, it was initially, but I turned it off. I'd left it on initially, but no, it is off now.
Oh, okay, cool. Oh, the tent is bloody heavy. Okay.
I mean, yeah, you've got a 2-man tent you're carrying around.
Carrying a 2-man tent on my back. That makes sense. Cool. I am no longer over the limit. However, I probably am going to struggle to carry an entire rolled up whatever this is.
I'm
I
trying to
assume
set
it's-
power on my torches and hopefully it accepts.
Carl's currently looking at why he's got three lengths of 50-foot rope.
That's £30.
It's a lot.
That
Have
is a
10
lot.
torches as well, Carl.
Yeah, I can't see in the dark, so
I mean, there are some of you are overweight, but there are also. Oh, sorry, don't take that personally. But there are also some members of your party who are literally barely carrying a fitting.
I'll
Warforged.
carry something.
Warforged basic has nothing in their pockets. No.
I'm
You can give it to me.
No,
Give
you're all right,
me-
Cody, I hear you.
Okay.
Leokin, do you reckon you could carry this if we kind of strap it onto your backpack or something? If we roll a
Sure.
bunch of it up?
Between
Sure.
Warforged and Leokin, they've got more unused carry weight than some of the rest of the party have in total themselves.
I'm a weak little wizard.
in which case I'm gonna start chucking items at them.
I'm also very weak.
Well, I deny. Well, if I don't want them, I'll deny them.
That's fine.
I could technically carry some of this, but I don't really want to. Frankly.
I don't want to carry anything other than the stuff I've got. I've got my foot square of it.
I can picture making a funky ass coat out of this. Just saying, this is gonna be wacky.
Pillow.
Cool. Do I need to do some kind of check to try and gather as
So
much
you
of this?
just want to try and take just a nice large patch of this, yeah?
Preferably enough that I could make a significant sized bit of clothing out of it, but we'll see.
Sure. I'll get you to make a no, you don't have. This can just be torn out. You don't have to make a check or anything. It's all good.
I have a dagger, so I can
Yeah.
cut if needed.
No, you're good.
I was ready to waste my 19 portent on that if I had to. It's that important.
Yeah, no, you're able to take off a relatively large chunk of it. Weighs about 12 pounds in total.
I roll it up and I strap it on the back of Leokin.
Nice.
Okay.
You alright with that, fella?
Do I have to take all people's stuff?
You
Yeah,
don't have to. But
You don't have to take any other stuff, just this.
I'll take it.
I think you have to carry anything, but it would be handy for the party if you did.
Okay.
I'm weak as hell.
Yeah, I'm quite weak as well. What's your carry weight?
124?
Oh, you can carry more than I can.
Oh no, 120.
Well,
Oh, you can carry exactly the same as I can.
thanks, same as me as well.
8 strength.
8
There you
strength as
go.
well.
Yeah.
We're very strong guys.
I'm mostly carrying rope, apparently, and
yeah,
food.
Me, Elwyn, and Eleanor do like the kind of gather together muscly arms thing, except it's just really scrawny arms.
Yeah, it's just twigs.
Should get everyone other than Z whilst this is going on like a perception check for me.
Oh, I got left out.
you're too busy
Free.
imagining what you'll look like in that.
I am becoming.
I'm sorry, I didn't realise that the thing came up.
That's cool.
I
That's
rolled a
all good.
16.
I don't want your rope.
Are you sending Leokin?
I just literally walked past him and dropped two lots of rope on him. But now I'm under encumbrance just, so that'll do.
Why?
Elwin, Carl, and Eleanor. Whilst this is going on, the three of you, you can hear like a sound of like rustling coming from behind you, behind where your party is at the moment. Yeah, you turn to find. Let's grab some tokens quick.
As I had
Is this going to be our lunch?
Leakin the second lot of rope, I'll just go behind you, lad.
No.
Nope. See ya.
You can carry something, at least.
I'm carrying loads of stuff. If you can work out how to drop the rope, drop the rope. I couldn't work out how to actually get rid of it.
Oh, I just delete it from
Oh,
my
you can
inventory.
just delete it out of the but rope is really important, so don't
Yeah.
delete all your rope. Just
I've got one lot of 50-foot rope, but
Oh, yeah,
three
that's enough.
three seemed like overkill.
yeah,
The manacles are
Okay.
surprisingly heavy.
Yeah,
especially because I've got 50-foot as well. So
you
Definitely on spot.
notice this giant, sort of vibrantly coloured snake creature sort of slithering up in your direction. The
Snake.
the three of you, so Eleanor, Elwin, and Carl, yeah, you see it coming. Everyone else, you are caught by surprise for the first round of this combat.
Ooh.
Wait, am I supposed to see something?
Yeah, I can see it. I can see
Yeah.
a snake.
Where?
Bottom left.
Here,
Okay, well, I definitely can't see that. Sounds refreshing.
exciting.
Green and certain trees. You might be mistaken.
There's definitely a weird bug that causes that sometimes, isn't there?
Yeah.
What was I going to say? Oh yeah. So yeah, as it comes around and surprises them, I will just say out loud. I think your next suit's turned up, Z.
Oh, I see it now.
Elwin, yeah, you are top of initiative, and you are aware of this thing's presence.
Does this look like the same thing as the
Size and colours certainly look about right. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Nice. Yeah, it's a nice big hit, Elwin. 19 damage.
Don't I? One, two things.
Is there anything else you want to do, Elwin?
I get an extra attack, don't I?
Yeah, you do at this point. Yeah.
Same again. That's a miss.
Yeah, that one is a miss.
I will go and stand behind Z.
Nice, very bold of you.
Pepper will move there as well. If that's all right.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, also very bold.
Oh, I really wasn't paying attention.
Leokin, you were caught by surprise in this first round, so you don't get to take any actions. Carl.
So.
Oh.
Well, isn't that convenient placing?
Just
What a tease.
going to step in front of Eleanor. I will draw my sword and I will hold an attack until it gets within range.
Okay.
That'll do my turn.
Eleanor, yeah, you're also aware of this creature.
Yeah, 1 second. Just having to think.
Yes, cool.
So I'm gonna slide into this tree here. Bonus action, hide.
Yeah, go for it. Make a stealth check. Nice.
And then draw my bow, and I don't know why I pressed that button. I'm hoping it doesn't do anything bad. Do I get advantage?
You should do, yes. Do a second attack quick as well.
No. But do we get sneak attack on that? I can't remember what sneak attack does. I have advantage, but is it on ranged? Is it not on ranged? I've literally forgotten.
Sorry, sneak attack is that?
Yeah.
Um,
Finesse on range,
Yeah, I
yes, I
think
get
you get-
ranged as well, right?
Yeah.
Sneak right?
Yeah.
How many d6 at the moment?
3? We level 5, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 then.
Take another 11 damage.
Nice. Yeah, you do a nice chunk of damage on it. Anything else? Ooh.
No. I'm no longer hidden, of course. Oh yeah, and then I'll just step back a little bit because I'm no longer hidden.
Yeah, that's cool.
Apparently, I can't seem to. There you go. Just walk around the tree. That's too far.
Warforged, you are surprised this round, so you don't get to do anything. Right, we'll come around to this creature's turn. Yeah, so it's sort of, it almost sort of like lifts itself up like with its sort of muscular body, raises itself up, and these like bright, clear, like vibrant colours on its skin almost begin to like glow, and not physically flash, but it's almost like they're quite overpowering. There's this sort of sense of them sort of overpowering all of your vision. I'm gonna get you all to make a wisdom save for me.
I'm getting flashbacks to those bloody Christmas trees now. Those things in the cave.
Ooh. Nice. Carl. Oops, I turned you invisible. Did not mean to do that.
That would be much better.
Oh. Give me 1 second, I have issues. Apparently every time I click on a token, all it does is make them invisible and nothing else. That's better. Carl, yes. You are stunned for 1 minute.
Oh, 1 minute.
Yeah, you can make a wisdom save at the end of your turns.
Okay.
As is Elwyn. Pepper and Eleanor.
Those are the 3 people.
Is that actually the 3 that weren't surprised? Yeah, amazing.
With anyone's looking, that's why.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently so. Yeah, isn't it amazing how that works thematically? Yeah, and it just sort of stays up with its sort of muscular body up for a moment as it sort of like the sunlight reflects off these scales and just stuns those of you that are paying enough attention. Z, you are not stunned. You are surprised. You just apparently are entirely oblivious to this still at this point. Elwyn, it's your turn. You are stunned, but at the end of your turn, you can make a wisdom save. Nice.
Second at 20 of the night.
That is not bad. Yeah, you are no longer stunned. But that does end your turn. You can also make a wisdom save for Pepper though. Nice. Yeah, Pepper is also no longer stunned. Leokin, you are not stunned or surprised. You can take part in the combat.
Okay. Why is, like, they're just invisible? Why is there just, like, floating icons?
Huh?
That was me.
Nobody
was
wants to talk about these floating icons. So.
That was me.
We don't talk about Bruno.
I pressed the wrong button. I was trying to press the deselect button.
What
I can't see
do you mean by
an
floating
enemy on the
icons?
map.
Oh,
But there's just
the creatures here. There are some other members of your party around.
Oh,
Here?
there's just floating icons above their head.
It might be worth refreshing. Those icons are like status effects on their tokens, but it appears.
And I couldn't see the enemy either, so.
Okay. I wonder why that
Yeah,
keeps
there's
happening.
definitely it's a weird bug. I
I'll
don't
see
know
if
what
I
it
can
is,
work out
actually.
what's causing that over the week. Yeah.
It's probably nothing you've done because it's been going on for quite a while. It's probably
Yeah.
just...
Seems to always fix when you refresh, right? So.
Tends to, yeah.
Oh, I can see
I
the
can
snake
see-
now.
Oh yeah, there's a massive
Hey.
snake.
Yep.
You guys really took seriously failing that perception check.
Yeah. No. That was in
literally
character.
didn't see it.
I couldn't see it, but yeah.
Okay, right. I will walk up to Snake.
Bold.
What would go bad? Right?
Well, indeed.
Yeah. And I use a greatsword.
Nice.
Oh, bloody hell.
Low armor class.
But it's big, I guess.
Out of interest, Leokin,
Uh-huh.
you don't have your greatsword equipped, even though you've used it. You have your frostband greatsword equipped.
Oh.
Try rolling attack with that instead, because it's better and you have it equipped.
What do I just? How do I roll? Just attack, or just I just roll?
Just roll the attack again. If it doesn't hit, I'll make it hit.
I think that hits.
It does.
Oh, and you get a
That's cool.
Blue dice for cold.
That is cool.
I get an extra attack as well.
Yeah, it does 14 damage to it.
And I get an
It
extra
should have been a
attack.
harder hit than that.
That's a big explosion of ice.
That is a big explosion.
Yeah.
Wow.
Leokin, tell us how you finish off this magnificent looking snake creature.
Well, I chuck my sword like into like just its head, and then the head just falls to the ground, and just flops.
Nice. Yeah. The sort of snake's body hits the ground before the head even does. The head sort of spins in the air for a few seconds, and then just lands down atop it. Very nicely done, Leokin. Yeah, those of you that were stunned are no longer stunned.
Excellent.
We try and snake?
I could eat snake.
Probably.
Snake.
It's not like poisonous though or anything.
No, the poison's not in the meat. The poison's in the glands.
For now.
Don't eat the glands.
But where are the glands in a snake? I won't
You
ask
know,
you.
I'm a smart person. My character's a smart person. I'm not a smart. My character's a smart person. They
Elwin,
would know.
Elwin, you know, you could possibly harvest some of that poison to make some arrows.
Yeah, can I try and take like the teeth and stuff out?
You can make an attempt to, yeah. Sure.
Can we try those harvesting rules? What you told
Yeah,
us
I'll
about?
like that.
Creature of this size will take 2 hours to harvest.
Are you okay for me to do that for the next few hours while you guys like look around?
Yeah, I'll look for dinosaurs.
I'll give you a hand harvesting it. I'm kind of thinking, if you say it's not poisonous, then yeah, snake tonight.
In that case, if you got some help, Elwin, it only takes you half the time, and you do get advantage. So I'll get you to make a what was this? It was a monstrosity, wasn't it?
If I help out, that's not going to improve things, is it?
No, yeah, one.
No.
It's.
I mean,
as long as
I will
someone is,
help
yeah.
out also, but yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, get you to make a survival check with advantage, Elwin.
Because I'm in a forest.
What was that? 13. Nice. Yeah, you are able to harvest the poisonous gland, like this poisonous gland sac that is inside of the creature itself. Not sure immediately what it does, Elwin, but yeah, some kind of poisonous.
Three things I can deal with in town,
Eat it.
like making stuff. Do I get any meat for Carl to cook with?
Yeah, you're able to you're able to in terms of the meat from it, you're able to what's it, giant? You can actually get 6 rations from that.
Oh, perfect. Well, that's
I'll
enough for
pass
us.
the 6 rations to Carl for his cooking. Have you got a
Oh,
cooking meat? Have you cut?
yeah,
Carl?
I've got proficiency in cooking and cook's tools.
Yeah, I'll
Nice.
pass this bits after doing it and to Carl to cook, and I'll take the glands myself.
Carl got 26 rations now.
Yeah. Yeah, and again, I'm now over thing, but I shall get rid of 6 of them tonight. That'll take us back over to a reasonable number.
Cool.
It's going
Yeah,
to
it
taste
takes about an
great.
hour then to sort of harvest all this meat and harvest this poisonous gland. What do you guys want to do? You carry on the direction you were going? You want to give up for the day?
I get out my compass.
Yep.
So,
Daunting.
to be fair, I did nothing in that entire combat, so I might still have my compass out at this point.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, you
Um,
turn around in time just to see
Just to
Leokin
see
destroying this thing. Yeah.
everyone else get paralysed and Leo can kill a snake. And
Mm.
I go, right, this way. To start walking west-northwest.
Have you even noticed the snake? The snake, this skin on the snake, the same as the skin we found.
Yes, you
Yeah.
do recognise. Yes, it definitely seems to
Snake
match.
skin.
Yeah.
Snake
Not
skin
want
bound.
snake
But...
skin for your little second coat.
Yeah, just before you go wandering off,
Yo,
Z, maybe look out for the babies of this.
yeah, Carl, you should go first.
Should have been looking at while we were scavenging.
It's this way. Go on, Carl. I'll follow you.
Once we've finished scavenging, I don't. I'll lead off unless. Do you want to lead the way, old man?
Can do. I'm quite good with forest. I
Off we
will
go.
lead the march.
Okie dokie, fair enough. Cool. Yeah, so you guys carry on in that same direction.
I'm leading the way. I can only get lost if it's magical forest. But
Mm.
that I'm fine.
That is true. Get everyone to make a perception check for me once again. Oh, the Oaken. Mr. Warforged?
After slaying that snake, Fleurkin's got bloodthirst.
I've got a compass, guys. That's all that matters.
you just focused on the compass as you walk.
Well, I'm really proud of it.
It's very good.
I'm back.
Nice.
What were you doing perception for?
You guys who carried on
Okay,
walking
cool.
that same direction, yeah.
Awesome.
Cool. Everyone other than Warforged and Z. Z, you were really not paying attention today.
Got a compass.
Literally
Just watching it, trying not to spill it constantly. Yeah, you, Eleanor, you in particular, you hear a sound that you recognise. There's this sort of very low pitched sort of moaning sound, and almost like this sort of like sound of like two materials rubbing against each other.
Rubbing. Ngubu.
Sounds like it's up ahead, probably at the moment, sort of 60 to 80 feet.
Are you sure everyone wants to fight an Ngubu?
Yeah, that's why we got them near.
I suggest we stealth.
Before I go, yes.
I suggest we stealth up towards it and try and hunt it and maybe come up with a better plan because it's nearby.
Trap for it.
Do you have a big trap?
I've got the elephant manure, and I've got a trap.
How big's the trap?
How big's my hunting trap, Sam?
For now. How big is a hunting trap? That's a good question. Let me have a look at the weight of it and make a decision on that.
I've got a feeling it's probably
It's-
not big enough.
It's pretty hefty, I think. To be fair.
25.
Any creature that steps onto it, yeah, can be affected by it. If it was a particularly big creature, that it's probably better at strength checks than a small creature. But yeah, I mean, in theory, if it steps on it, it will close.
I was thinking because I'm thinking of the size of a bear trap and how big they are. They're like humongous, and this is bigger than the bear.
It is.
So we could try that, or we could try just to come up with a plan and sneak up to it. Yeah, it's up to, I suppose we should defer to Alwyn and his nature skills.
Owen would think we should set a trap up for him and then attack it when it's going into the trap.
Okay.
I have a trap for it. Its name is Carl.
Can I set the Muir up and my hunting trap to try and...
Yeah, you can attempt to. Yeah.
I'll place the Muir unfortunately around my hunting trap that I'll probably be touching again.
Gonna somehow waft the smell towards the.
Yeah, and then hide.
Yeah. So you want to set this trap down, Elwyn.
Yeah, I'll set the trap down.
How you go about it? Where do you want to place it down?
Where's a good place for us all to jump out at? I'm gonna say I'm gonna hide behind this tree. So I'll be hiding about here, and the trap will be about here. Here. And I'll put the trap around there. So I'm gonna hide behind this tree, and I'll be setting it up here.
I'm going to hide exactly where I'm stood right now, behind this tree.
Manure and hunting trap will be placed about there.
Okay.
Oh, okay, yeah.
As
Hole
you
will be placed about there.
Where's the creature gonna come from?
Right there.
Your butt.
The creature's sort of in the northwest, northeast of this map.
You guys hide it, tags me while I'm trying to set the trap up. Then I can basically be the bait.
Yeah, okay, so I'll hide where I'm stood, behind this
If
tree.
I don't get the trap set up in time.
So Elwyn, you're gonna take the manure and the trap to try to set up, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. As you're carrying that bag of or this bucket of smelly manure, I'm just gonna get you to make a stealth check, just as you sort of make your way up that way, Elwyn. Cool. Yeah. So you head up to here. And yeah, you're able to go sort of relatively quietly. But all this, there's like a bit of a gust of wind blows through, and all of a sudden you just hear this this sort of low moaning noise you can hear. All of a sudden it's replaced by this really loud grunting noise, where it appears the scent has been picked up on the wind.
Try and throw the bucket in this direction.
We'll go into initiative.
Let me go before Carl. God
Oh
damn
no,
it.
there's more than one.
Elwyn, you are top of initiative.
I throw the manure in this direction down here.
Just throw the bucket, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
And then I'm gonna try and hide here. I'm guessing this is gonna be my action to throw the bucket, or the bonus action to throw the bucket.
You can just throw the bucket. It doesn't even cost your bonus action. That's just your item interaction. You're just throwing it.
And then I'm going to hide or stealth check.
Okay.
Try and hide behind this tree.
Yeah, sure. Go for it. Make a stealth check. Okay.
So I'm throwing it in the opposite direction. Probably close to where the group is and myself.
Yeah, thanks for that one.
Yeah, where that black rectangle is, there is sort of a pile, a bucket with manure sort of leaking out of it as it's just been thrown on the ground.
Lovely.
Yeah, it's pretty
Elwin
nice.
disappeared.
Anything for Pepper?
No.
Okay.
Like I said,
Leo
Pepper's
King, is your
back.
turn.
I need to refresh again.
Okay.
But now I can see the map.
That's
Okay.
good. That is good.
Could I move up here? Then could I take a dash to
All the way up.
here? No, that collides with a wall apparently. And in there.
Okay.
And then that'll be it for me.
Okay. Carl.
Well, seeing Leokin rush off, I guess I will do. So why can't I click stuff? What's going on? It's just trees. I'm going to just move up behind this tree. I can't really see anything.
Yeah,
And,
the tree's pretty dense around here.
Yeah, I'll just hold an attack in case anything that's not the party comes within striking range.
Yeah, that's just a melee attack, yeah?
Yep.
Mr. Warforged, you can hear this grunting and sort of loud, aggressive noises.
They sound like aggressive noises. Can I dash?
You can. I love how
Yeah,
bold
that's
some
fine.
members of the party are in this.
Mm.
I am
That's my
not
turn.
running up there.
No.
Is that it for you,
Wait,
Warforged?
actually, can I hide behind the tree?
Would take your action to hide, and you took your action to dash.
Oh. Damn it.
Anything you'd like to do with your bonus action?
Wait, what?
Anything you want to do with your
Oh,
bonus
I'm
action?
used to I'm used to bonus action being right. Okay.
You think you are Erin, and you are not.
Big oof.
Oh, what for?
You were Warforged.
It was.
No, you're scrap metal.
That's less than 90 feet. Let me read. Ah. Could I?
Yes. Could you?
Could I do that?
Yeah.
Wait. What's my high thing again? Charisma. It's asked me what I want to do. Ability.
Yeah. So if you're hexing something, hang on. I think you might be confused. Are you trying to use the spell hex? Or are you trying to use your Hexblade's curse?
I'm trying to use the spell hex.
Okay. Yeah, but you need to choose what because you give it a disadvantage on ability checks of your choice.
Oh.
And you deal extra damage to it. It's a really good spell.
Yeah.
Mm.
Should I do strength?
Well, it depends what kind of ability checks you think it might use.
Mm.
Strength is not
Strength
bad,
is good.
shout.
Strength's good shout.
There you go.
Although it is only ability checks, isn't it? Not saving throws.
Yes.
Which is annoying.
There you go. I did it.
Awesome.
That's my turn.
Okay. A new spell. We've not seen that one before.
Mhm.
Okie dokie. Well, as it happens, that Ngubu is up next in turn order, Warforged. Yeah, it's sort of, you can see it sort of rears up towards you as you sort of send this magic force through the air towards it, and it does not seem very impressed by that at all. And it just charges down straight down towards you, Warforged, like that. And as it does, it just lowers its head, and you see all this sort of big muscular head with the horns all over it just come towards you as it sort of launches a gore attack at you.
Whoa!
What?
That hits you for 47 piercing damage.
Shit.
What?
They kind of say we shouldn't fight these things, but
So-
whatever.
Well, this sounds exciting.
Bearing in mind we're all hiding, we just hear this roar, this crack, and then this tinkling of bits of metal falling to the floor.
Warforged, you are knocked unconscious.
What the hell?
I did say not to fight these things, but you all wanted to. I thought it was a really good idea.
Oh, I'm right near it. Oh, that's not good.
I love the changed tone from the three people that ran forwards.
Ouch.
Eleanor, you just hear this sort of smashing noise up to the sort of the northeast of you.
So I'm hidden, right? Well, I've tried to hide.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm gonna stay where I am. I'm just gonna knock an arrow, and I will fire it if anything comes within melee range of Carl.
Yep. Sounds good.
And that's it. I wouldn't do anything else. I'll stay where I am for now.
Z, again, the same. You just sort of hear this this large sort of like pounding noise followed by this large crash.
Okay, so I'm really struggling to see anything currently.
Yeah, the trees are very
I'm
thick in
gonna
this
move
area.
This way, and I still don't see a Warforged. So I assume
He's almost
he's
certainly.
behind a tree somewhere.
If you see me, you might be able to see Warforged. He's right next to
I
me.
can now see Warforged. I don't see an Ngobu though.
You should refresh, because if you can see Warforged, you should definitely be able to see that, because it's
Okay.
literally stood next to him.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure it must be
Stood
there.
next to / over, yeah.
Oh, I see an Ngobu. Right. Okay. Didn't want to do this straight away. I will look over to where Warforged is.
Does
work
Fireball
out...
hit unconscious targets?
That's what I was just thinking. No, annoyingly, I think Warforged is more than 30 feet away from me, isn't he? Yeah, he's 55 feet, so I can't even do that. I will firebolt at this thing. I don't even know. Is that firebolt work here? Do we think? God, I just realised I don't even have mage armor up. Okay. Okay, I'll survive.
Might be a time to do it.
I
Back
miss.
in 1 sec.
Do.
That's my turn. Don't have any bonus actions.
Okay. Cool, yeah. End of your turn. There's another sort of pounding noise as this
Oh, okay, I can see one.
Gobu just moves down in this direction.
You better not be coming towards me.
Oh shit, they were bigger than I thought they were.
Carl just did use the operative word there.
Hmm.
You have gone and stood next to that bucket, is it?
Yep.
Elwyn, it is your turn.
I'm still hidden in ice. I've got advantage on this one.
Yeah, you are hidden at the moment. That's a miss. But your position is revealed.
Okay,
That one's a
15,
hit.
15 TAC. 15 TAC. Okay.
Yeah, you hit for 18 piercing damage. You see it, so as it stood over Warforged, it lifts up, almost lifts onto its rear legs for just a moment, and sort of lets out this massive sort of growl.
Cast level 2 spell
Oh.
on Warforge.
Oh, it's the healing bunny.
The mini healing pepper, I call her.
Hey, Warforged, you're conscious.
I think that it only happened at the start of his go.
Oh, it's his start of turn, is it? Yeah, I think you might be right. Oh, yeah, you're right, yeah.
He can take a healing, so he doesn't have to worry about death saving throws. It just automatically heal him when his go starts.
Yeah.
I've got it called the keep Carl alive thing, so at the start of his go, you can always have a heal when he's unconscious. So he can constantly take 44 hits and just never die. Hopefully.
Nice. So is it 1 plus your spell modifier, isn't it? So what are you? Your wisdom, aren't you? So it's 4. You got 4 1d6 heals from that. Cool.
Oh.
Anything for Pepper?
No, Pepper's just going to stay back.
Okay. Leokin.
Okay.
You can see one Ngobu to the right of you. You've also seen Elwyn just let off 2 arrows, just sort of going just to the north of you, past the tree stump where you are.
Okay, cool. Okay, yeah. Cure wounds doesn't affect unconscious people. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna take a dash.
Wait, you're running away?
I'm scared. Actually, no, I'm not gonna take a dash. I'm gonna go here, and I'm then gonna try for a javelin. That
Through it
misses.
first, would have been disadvantage.
Yeah, that does miss.
TPK.
Anything else you'd like to do, Leokin?
No.
We got this, Carl.
Okay.
Although I can't currently see you, so I can't... Oh, there you
Carl.
are! Damn it!
Yeah.
Why if I'd known that?
Just stand in my little healing spirit thing. You can either hit
I've
him
got to
or
go and
heal.
fresh. Got to run into a tree. Okay. Is that Imbugo standing over Warforged?
Yes.
Does it look like it's, I don't know, still playing with him?
Well, it's at the minute it's just sort of rearing up on its hind legs where it's taken this arrow from Elwyn.
And it is too far away unless I action search.
Ooh.
No, having stepped to there, I will grab the crossbow from my belt.
It's just sort of something really bad. That's something good, at least.
Yeah, that hits.
And I get a second shot with the crossbow, don't I?
You do.
So I've stepped out from behind the tree. Oh, I missed with the second shot. Shoot it, and I'm just yelling at it and sort of waving and attempting to attract its attention.
Okay.
I don't suppose I can hold a bonus action.
No, you hold action.
Yeah, indeed. I was kind of hoping to hold a dodge until it gets close, and I was going to dive out of the way. And actually, I'm going to move a bit further. So I'm basically shouting, screaming at it, waving, trying to attract its attention to get it to move away from Warforged, and
Okay.
I'm going to go up by that tree.
Okie dokie.
That'll do.
Warforged, to start your turn, roll 1d6 for me.
1d6.
Yeah. Nice.
Okay.
You regain 6 hit points.
Oh,
Thanks, Elwyn.
thank you.
Lay down.
Yeah, what would you like to do? You come back to consciousness, and you are knocked prone at the moment.
What happens if I attack while I'm prone?
You have disadvantage.
Ah. Should I get up?
Sure.
Could I mind sliver it?
If you wish to. I think, is that a ranged attack?
Doesn't say.
Oh no, so it's a saving throw. Yeah, you're fine. Mine says a saving throw.
Wait, does it work?
Yeah, you do 8 damage to it.
Oh, that was the wrong...
What?
Never mind.
Okay. It also gets minus 1d4 in its next saving throw.
Okay. And can I... Oh god.
The panic.
Forge tank.
I'm pretty much dead either way, right?
I think you have plenty of options.
Yeah, probably if you stay there, it can only hit you once, as long as it doesn't do over your HP.
What are you trying to do? Get away?
Yeah.
I mean, if you had a bonus action spell that moved you, that would be good.
Yeah, Misty Step. by any
That
chance.
would be good, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Can I teleport over to here?
Yeah, click where you want to go to.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, can I wait?
You've still got 15 feet of movement left, yeah.
Right onto the
Oh,
pipeline.
hi guys.
I wasn't going to point that out, but yeah. Anything else for you, Warforged? Bless your heart.
Wait, right onto what?
Yeah, you're all good. Don't worry, mate. Fine.
Step to the manure.
That rectangle is where the manure is that they're attracted to, Warforged.
Warford wouldn't know this.
Anything
don't
else
know.
on your turn, Warforged?
No, nothing else.
Bless your heart. Cool. Yeah, this one here charges over in this direction towards Carl.
It doesn't seem like such a good idea now. Wolf got
I
away.
believe Eleanor has a reaction.
Yeah, I do. Am I hidden?
Yes.
Sneak attack.
Oh yeah.
Nice. Yeah, it's a hit.
Do I mention DM that I re-equipped the shield of resistance?
Oh, have you? Yeah, that's pretty good, Eleanor. Yeah, you
But I didn't know you'd done that.
you let your arrow go, and it sort of swings over that way. And just as it passes Leokin, it then just sort of begins to curve in the air, and it goes around. I'm not gonna put the sneak attack damage on because the sneak attack wouldn't actually happen in that situation. But yeah, that is 6 damage becomes 3 to Carl.
Carl, from the distance behind you just hear, "For fuck's sake, Carl."
Yeah, definitely. It's definitely my fault.
You sort of turn and
My
Carl
bad.
just briefly to see sort of Eleanor cursing towards you, and turn back to see this thing just bearing down upon you with its gore attack.
Shield in front of me.
And it misses, sort of like smashes into that tree stump just next to you. And a sort of bunch of bark sort of falls off just down onto your head, but far less damage than you think you would have taken if it had hit you full on.
Definitely.
Eleanor, feel free to take another ranged attack.
Yeah, I'm gonna come up to here. Um, take a hide action from here.
Yeah, sure.
Bonus action. Didn't do very well.
Nah, still aware of you.
And then I wouldn't know if I actually did very well or not. So I will just stay there. And I want to do. I can see this guy here.
Yep.
I'll hold a bow attack for if it moves, sort of past this tree line into my line of sight
Yeah.
across here.
Yeah, no worries. Cool. Z.
So one's charged up to Carl, right?
Yes.
I will this way. That was what? Oh, I would have seen Carl a step before that. But,
Yeah, that's cool.
how far is he from me at the moment? 40 feet. Yeah. So 2 more this way. And I just yell over to Carl, "I believe in you!" And I go into my pocket and I pull out this like stalk of licorice and just break it in half in my mouth, and kind of bring my hands in front of myself and carve this sigil in the air and shoot this kind of ray into your back, Carl. And as it hits, you just kind of feel a little bit of a tingly feeling in your whole body, and
That's
just
normally the effect I get from
like
the burning pain.
have to blink for a second and just you're a little bit speedier as I cast haste on you.
Hey.
I don't know if it's automated or not, but we'll find out. I think it is.
Give me
So
some credit. Don't know.
whatever your AC was, it's now 2 higher.
Excellent.
You have an additional action on your turn that can be used to make a weapon attack, dash, disengage, hide, or use an object. You have advantage on dex saves, and you have double your speed.
Carl is
Excellent.
currently on 22 AC.
Yeah.
Yeah, Carl's going to fight a dinosaur. But that's everything I can do.
Or Carl is going to run away from a dinosaur twice as fast.
No, you better not now.
Cool. This Ngobu here carries on down this direction it was going previously. Yeah, it gets to this point and just you can see it sort of dashes down, reaches at Manure and just lets out this scream as it sees the manure on the ground, and Warforge just stood confused by this bucket of elephant poo. Elwyn, it's yours.
See, my trap has worked.
Yeah.
You've successfully split them up like a pincer, so yeah. That one's a miss.
See.
As is that one.
I will bonus action move my healing spirit.
Yeah. Where do you want it?
I want to put it over Carl.
Like that.
Is that where Carl is?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, yeah.
I am directly behind the other side of the tree from you, yeah.
And then I will move. I won't move actually because I realise I'm in between them myself. So I'm going to stay there.
Oh, I just realised you can only move this healing spirit 30 feet, so you couldn't get it to Carl.
Okay. I can't see Carl anyway.
Because it was there.
I'm going to have to move anyway because I can see. I'm going to move it to. Second, there's Carl.
Yeah, you can
The
move it
healing
to...
thing was there, by the way.
Hey?
There's this square here. So I'm just going to move it to that spot there.
Yeah, no worries.
That means I can either move it to Warforge or move it to Carl next go, I think.
Cool.
Yep.
Pepper?
Pepper's going to stay where she is.
Okay. Lyokin. I believe you can see 2 big dinosaurs now.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm not buffed you, so sorry.
I can buff myself.
All right then.
Can I buff myself?
If
You
you
know,
want
just-
to.
Oh wait, no, because that weapon's a magical weapon, isn't it? Wait, yeah, magic item.
Your Frostbrand Greatsword is a magical item, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Alright then, doesn't matter then. Actually, wait, could I put it on magic weapon on a javelin?
You can do.
Magic. Wait, so how do I do this? So I just use the javelin now? Or do I have to apply it
just
first?
use the javelin's fine. Yeah, you throw it, and you think it actually looks like it's actually curving towards Carl before it just crashes down into the ground. Anyway,
Okay.
Put my shield back on.
anything else there? Ken?
Okay. Oh, wait, yeah, I have another ton, don't I?
Gonna throw stuff. The other one's gonna saw.
Again, yeah, you sort of throw it, and again, it looks like it curves in the air towards Carl, but it just sort of lands in the mud in front of him. Anything else?
Okay. No.
Just missing all the DM's hints is fine. Carl, it's your turn.
I'm going to take a strike, feeling weirdly faster. Take an attack.
Yes, that's what we do.
Nice.
My man.
And then I will swing again with the second attack.
Concrete.
That's my damn. That's my natural second attack.
Yeah.
And then I get an extra attack from
You've got
that.
an extra action, yeah.
An extra action. Oh,
Wasted it though.
I'm flailing and screaming. And that I think will do. And I'll just shout, "Stop firing bloody arrows at me!"
It was javels.
They all say.
Warforged, you are stood next to shit, and you have a giant dinosaur bearing down on you. But it's fine because you have 6 HP. What would you like to do?
My creator didn't raise a scared robot, so I mean, this is probably gonna get me killed. Wait.
It's a mystery. What's happening?
Do it. Wait, it's self-destruct.
He's laughing about something, so I dread to think what it is. What are you doing, Mr. Warforged?
I mean, I read the note, Sam.
Huh?
I read the note. I think. Can't I do that?
That's if you hit a creature with Eldritch Blast.
Oh, God. Sorry, I'm getting a. I will try it. There we go. Rainbow.
Nice. Yeah. You hit, and your Lance of Lethargy works.
Wow.
Does Mr. Cormac not get 2 beams?
Yeah, do a second one. You should have got 2 there, Cormac, because you're on 5th level.
Yeah, but he's only got the second time he's ever cast it, so.
You are Warforged.
I am awful.
That also hits.
Ooh.
Hey, Eldritch Blast is good, Cormac.
Blast is shockingly so
Mm.
good.
I sort of missed this because I had to take a phone call. Is that a comment that you've added to the spell Eldritch Blast?
I did as a
Yeah.
handy reminder for any Warforged out there. Yes.
What did it do?
Reduces
Slows
the
them
speed
or
of-
something.
Yeah, reduces the speed of the hit creature by 10.
Oh, nice.
I can still move.
You can.
A single reduction by 10, or is it cumulative?
Once per turn.
There you go. There you go.
Nice. 26 damage seems pretty good, Mr. Warforged. You're just going to there, are you?
Yep.
Cool. Cool. This dinosaur here towering over you, Carl, just rears up on its hind legs and then stomps down at you.
Doesn't stand a chance.
Yeah, you just sort of raise up the shield. You're almost able to actually beat this giant dinosaur creature away as it stamps down you. You just sort of stand your ground, sort of unfazed by it.
Yeah, they're unfazed.
Well, yeah, you stand your ground at least.
Yeah.
Eleanor.
Yeah, I'm gonna just move to here. I'm really confused as to some of these markings on the floor. There's this black mark border here. What's that one here?
Elephant shit.
Wait, is that the elephant shit?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I
And
thought
then
it was.
this here is Elwyn's healing spirit.
It's a ghosty pepper.
Ah, for some reason I thought the elephant shit was around here. I couldn't quite see it from where I stood, because I was behind the tree. Okay, it's there. Right, got you. And this one is just sniffing it, right?
Yeah.
Fine. I'm gonna sheath my rapier. So sheath my bow, pull out my rapier, and attack.
Nice.
Whoa.
Nice.
Yeah, decent damage as well. 20 damage throwing it.
Obviously, Dad.
Yeah, this
how,
thing.
How far have I moved this turn?
25, I think, yeah.
So I'll take a
Get behind me.
bonus action, disengage.
Yeah.
And just slide back 5.
Yeah, no worries. Nice.
You don't get 2 attacks for a rogue, or rogue just get 1.
Rogues get more sneak attack dice to kind of balance the fact they don't get extra attacks, yeah.
Yeah, so I get 1 extra d6. It's not as good, but it's fine. I get other things. Uncanny dodge, for example.
Yeah,
Possibly the best feat in the game.
it is pretty good.
So it's all fine.
Mr. Z.
That's my name. I am going to. This one up here looks pretty hurt at this
Yes,
point, right?
yes.
At which point I will probably focus my attention on this one down here. If I'm here, it doesn't have cover at that point, does it?
No, you're all good.
Cool. I'm going to cast a 2nd level chromatic orb at it. So I bring that diamond spinning out in front of me again and shoot a kind of ray of lightning towards it. 2nd level.
Nice.
Nice. I really hope it takes lightning damage. That's a really crap roll, but sure.
Nice. Takes no damage, no.
Takes no damage.
Immunity to lightning damage would be very random on a dinosaur.
I was like, oh my god, yeah, but it'd be just my luck. Let's be honest. Like,
well,
so
you got to attack something earlier this campaign that was immune to that fire damage, so it would only even things up.
Yeah, exactly. So I shoot that down to it, and then realizing it's probably not as damaged as I thought it was. That one, I'm gonna, or not that it's not as damaged as I thought it was, but that it's scary. I'm gonna move this way.
And also some decent damage on that one.
And that's my 30 feet movement. I'll chill here. Keep an
Nice.
eye on Mr. Garbin. Make sure I keep that spell focused in the other hand.
Excellent.
Cool.
I
This
really-
one here.
I want that to drop.
Yeah, dashes towards you, Warforged. You have slowed it by 10 feet, but unfortunately that is still enough for it to move 30 feet.
Oh God!
Yeah, it dashes towards you and just lifts up again and slams its sort of 4 legs down on top of you. By 4 I mean front, not all 4 legs. It doesn't jump. That hits you, Warforged, for 15 bludgeoning damage. You are knocked unconscious.
I think you can blame Z for that.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Wait, what? What'd you say? Huh?
Oh, you weren't paying
dead,
attention, so
so-
you can't blame anyone.
No, I won't.
Elwyn, yeah, just down below you see this this other Ngubu charge forward and just slam its legs down on top of Warforged.
Warforge. You got further away.
Nice.
Nice.
Mm.
28 damage.
Wow.
Nice, Elwin.
Jesus.
27 damage.
Not dead yet.
It's not dead.
No. That's a little bit worrying.
Does that work when it's next to him? By the way, my healing spirit.
Have to be in the space.
You moved there, Warforge. I could have healed you. I will move it next to Warforge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just so you know, it does work on any creature.
Is it not?
I
sure,
believe.
You choose to activate it, don't you?
Do you not? Until a spell ends, whether you or a creature you can see moves into the spirit's. Oh, you can cause
You
it to.
can
Yeah, it
cause
is. It is a choice. Yeah, you're fine. Yeah, I thought it was triggered by anything being in its space. Yeah.
I thought it was my choice.
Yeah, no, you're fine.
Okay,
Yeah,
and
otherwise that spell all of a sudden gets a lot worse.
Cool.
I'll,
You don't want to stay there, Owen?
No.
Pepper?
well, Pepper is non-combative.
Pepper does exist, and Pepper is stood near the big angry dinosaur.
Runs away.
Pepper runs down that direction, does she?
Yeah, she leaves the map.
Fair. Well, we'll see how that plays out. Leokin, it's your turn.
She runs a distance, but stays like that distance from me, if you know what I mean.
Come on, Leokin, you can do it.
Okay. Right.
Go and do it with your
Smite this
sword.
bastard. Come on.
Oh, Avenge Warforged.
I nearly rolled advantage then because I thought I was Sean.
Nice. Cody, how do you want to kill a dinosaur?
Yeah.
Yeah. I cut off a bit of his tail. And then blood just starts pouring out.
It's just a vicious tail cut, which it dies immediately from the amount of blood loss, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice, that's a pretty big kill.
And I'll start walking back up this way.
Oh,
Carl.
well, let's see if I can do the same.
I believe in you.
Select a token, target token, attack. Miss. Attack again. Oh, miss.
This little cat fight between Carl and the dinosaur that can't hit each other, yeah.
Action surge.
Don't forget you've got your hasted action as well.
Oh yeah, no, I have got my hasted action. So
Just before you waste your action surge potentially.
I still don't think I'm going to kill it with 4 damage.
That is low damage. What's going on?
And then my hasted action. Oh. I can't cope with the speed, the adrenaline that's running through me.
Apparently so.
And that will do.
This is such an underwhelming haste.
Yeah, it
I'm
is.
sure Cole has one more hit.
Yeah, if you've used action surge, you have we have one more attack.
I do have one more.
Oh
attack.
yes, you do. Yeah.
Told you, the 5 attack turn is the dream now.
Oh, there you go. Oh, look at that! Another 4.
Also, what is your strength, Carl?
Strength is 14.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
not strong, particularly.
So you're using a strength-based weapon.
As opposed to
Warforged, can you make a death saving throw for me? You're unconscious.
Same C.
Nice.
Well,
Keep you alive for now.
I could use a dex-based weapon, but my dex is also 14. So
Oh.
I
was wondering why you were only adding 2 to your damage. Now it makes sense.
Yeah,
No.
this creature stomps down on you again, Carl.
Oh,
crit
shit.
hit.
Oh.
I'm still standing.
42 damage.
Are you actually?
Yeah, I am still standing. I'm about 4 inches into the ground now, but I am still standing.
You are now a planted. You're like a pot plant
Yeah.
version of Carl.
Yeah.
Yeah, this big crash down on you that time.
Oh
You've
my
dodged
God,
it a couple
imagine
of times, but yeah.
Imagine if that had been the gore
Mm.
from the horn.
Eleanor, you see this massive crash down on Carl.
Yeah, I'll just come here.
Stab.
Rapier,
Oh,
miss, disengage.
Yeah.
Run round here next to Z and say to Z, why the hell did you distract that one?
See, you can respond.
Just confused. I'm just doing my best.
That's okay, sweetie.
I like Jake's. It's +8 to hit.
I didn't like that. I don't like that at all.
Mm.
I step this
Oh,
way
right.
and
Get some squash. So,
witness this smashing of Carl's body in
fine.
almost motion in front of my eyes. And I reach into my jacket pocket and I pull out an icicle and I just yell and I just launch a top level Silox Snowball Storm at this bastard. I believe it's one charge for that, so
Is an interesting question.
7 level I can charge.
There it goes.
It does succeed.
Terrible rolls again.
Um,
Awful.
those
Two,
are some
one, 2.
pretty bad rolls. It takes 12 damage, but as it happens, it does have 12 hit points.
Oh,
Get in. I got you, Carl. Then you worry. Yeah. Dream team.
sink to my knees, breathing heavily, and spit out blood.
I'm kind of shaking my hand slightly after casting the spell from the icicle one. And I kind of just stuck it in my pocket and just slump up against the tree.
That's
So my spirit heal Warforge 3 times.
You can
I'll be
move
out of
over in that
combat
day. Yeah, Cormac, roll 3d6 for me.
D6.
Yeah. Nice. You heal 9 hit points.
Oh, okay.
Pepper comes back now.
Wait, is everything dead?
Yeah.
Oh, I
Well,
thought there was
those
3.
two.
Carl win. Carl, you sense the haste leave your body.
Mm.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah. You
I'll just
very
collapse.
quickly feel like shit for about 6 seconds.
Yeah.
It is just a wave of just draining, like worst hangover you've ever had. Just hits you like a brick wall, and then it's gone.
Fuck, I say, as I collapse to my arse.
Do you want to have a little rest and we'll harvest these old these dinosaurs up while you're resting, Carl?
Yes.
Yeah, cool. There's 2, so we can go on to one can do one, some do the other. Well, I'm getting Warforge and Carl rest.
Forge and Carl definitely could do with a rest. I think I wouldn't mind a rest to get back a spell slot.
So I'm gonna harvest this one, and that one's free.
Short
to harvest.
rest.
It's 4 now. Are we going to go
I would-
much further into the forest tonight? I'm kind of thinking.
I mean, if you want to harvest these creatures, that's going to take 2 hours.
It's going to be. When's it going to get dark?
You've probably got 2.5, 3 hours at most before the darkness really sets in.
We're just going to camp here.
We've been travelling for a decent amount of time, right?
Yeah. You entered the forest at like just after 10 a.m. So you've been in about 6 hours.
I mean, I'm happy to set up.
We
camp
move up
for
100 yards.
Yeah, we should move away from the elephant shit.
elephant shit and the
Move
and the.
these bodies up and we'll harvest these bodies while we're rested. Or
Okay.
the evening and we can't make camp. Carl can make a dinosaur steaks with some snake in it.
I'll get you to make an attempt to harvest this one here, Elwyn.
What is it? Survival.
Yeah, you fail. Unfortunately, you try to sort of get anything usable from it, but you are unable, Elwyn. Anybody that wants a short rest other than Elwyn, because obviously he just did something, can take one while that's
doing?
going on.
I don't think I need one.
We can harvest the other one.
Yeah. I'll harvest one.
You're just gonna try and harvest that other one, are you?
Yeah, I'll help with that if it helps.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, you can take advantage. You get advantage on this then, Cody. In that case, survival check.
How's Mr. Garvin looking?
Nah. Also, unable.
Two 2/3.
Leakin needs for one more survival check.
Oh,
I've
did you roll a stand? Oh, roll another survival check for me. There we go.
Oh.
Yeah, it should have been an advantage. Hey.
I'll be back in 1 minute.
That's better.
Nice. Well, tell you what I'll do, actually. If Charlie's disappearing for a sec, I will also just go and grab a drink for 1 second.
I will also do that.
Okay.
I've already done that.
Mm.
I can do it again.
Looking forward to the old. How are you going to cook these dinosaurs, Carl?
I think the dinosaurs like a steak, fast and quickly. I think get the pan really hot, cut them into steaks.
Are you going to make like a snake starter?
The snake. I was thinking I might cook the snake a bit longer, and then we can have the snake tomorrow.
Yeah?
Take that as rations for tomorrow.
Little snacks so we're not.
Yeah, maybe cook a little bit just so we can see what it's like. But yeah, make sure you get enough of the dinosaur to give Pepper some as well.
I've messed up this one. You're seeing that I've like tried doing it carefully, but it looks awful rugged, and then you're Leakin. He's made these perfect dinosaurs.
He's got the cold knife. That's what it was. But yeah, I think the steak, just some steak, raw garlic.
I mean,
You can find something a bit like onion around here. I don't know. That would be nice.
I carry onion with me, you know.
I'm kind of thinking I've got stuff at the moment because this is the first day out, so I'm going to still have some ingredients.
What is in a rations pack? That's a good question.
Food.
Well, what kind of food?
Dry foods suitable for extending travel: jerky, dried fruit, hardtack, and nuts. Or I might fry up some nuts to go with the steak.
What's hardtack?
Hardtack? I've got no idea.
I've got a thing that's like a biscuit.
Yeah, that's what I would assume.
It is, yeah. It's a type of biscuit.
Mm.
Cool. I mean, if you're offering some steak sandwiches around, I'd make a steak
Yeah,
sandwich.
no, that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna use up 6 of my day's rations because I'm carrying 26 days worth of rations, which is way too many. So.
Especially if we're going to be hunting like this and cooking dinosaurs off, we probably don't need that much.
Well, talking of which, I think next time we see some dinosaurs, we should probably avoid them.
I don't know.
No, this went brilliantly, didn't it?
Yeah.
They only hit us like 3 times.
Yeah, but they were quite hard hits.
Yeah, I think in hindsight that was perhaps not such a great idea.
Depends how
But-
long it takes.
We can say we've done it now.
I didn't really enjoy it as much as I thought I might.
Hey, my new spell works.
I thought they were a lot smaller. I was thinking of little tiny ones.
I just tell you.
In my head, they were about 7 foot tall in my head, but they were more Velociraptor-like. Bit smaller, maybe a little bit faster, a little bit less spiky. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more. There we go. Dinosaur steaks for everyone.
Even Pepper's got one. Next,
Mm.
a little bottle of water.
Can't help but think I fucked up with that shield.
What do you mean?
I'm not sure I should be using it.
Well, you put it back on.
I know. That's why I'm saying. I just
Give it to
thought.
me, I'll carry it. I'll carry it for you. If you don't think you should be using it, I'll hold on to it for you. It's fine.
Where's your little bottle of water, Jake?
Oh, I drank the water.
I could
Oh,
imagine.
I'm muted.
No, we just didn't want to talk to you,
I've
Sam.
literally been talking for like 3 minutes.
I did wonder what was going on.
Is Cody here?
Cody's muted.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. I've been asking Cody to make the same roll for like 3 minutes and wondering why he and nobody else was even like prompting him when I was asking him to do it. Cody, can you roll 4d6 for me?
I guess. 4d6. Oh.
Yeah, I was just about to ask what Cody actually scavenged from this.
I've just completely
Creature.
done it wrong.
I assume that is what this is going to be.
Nice. You get 7 rations, Cody.
Okay.
And you also
Bloody
get an intact Ngobu hide, which can be used to either make you can make 2 sets of armor, either leather armor or studded leather armor.
Nice.
Nice.
There is like some time and cost involved in making them, but it's less than the price it would be to buy those armors usually.
Guess I
Okay.
can't turn that into steaks.
Yeah, send them all to Carl. I'm sure he won't carry.
I don't want to carry any more. I'm just
Get some rope.
no, no. We're fine. Leah can carry that. That's fine.
Warforged might carry it for you.
I will carry anything if you give it to me.
What was planned? I hear you guys say you were planning to make camp for the night around here. Anyway.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, I think we make camp around this bonfire,
Away
right?
from
Whatever you're
the,
cooking steaks on.
elephant,
Yeah, presumably you move a
away
little
from
bit away
that.
from the elephant shit.
Back to the topic of conversation about the shield, Mr. Garvin. Like I say to you, like, yeah, I'll take it if you're not sure about it, and I will go over and reach over to pick it up and take it from you.
You can. I'll let you take it.
And I just put it over by the side of me instead, just kind of away from you. Okay, don't worry, I'll hold on to it for you.
Actually,
The shield's probably better if people don't just throw javelins in your direction all the time.
I mean,
well,
There
to be honest, the javelins weren't really a problem. They didn't get that close. It was the
there's the arrow in the
it was the arrow that that suddenly appeared over my shoulder. Actually, through my shoulder.
Well, I didn't realise you had re-equipped it.
No,
The amusing thing, if that arrow had hit, would have downgraded the attack the dinosaur could make.
Yeah.
But yeah, fortunately.
Um.
So you guys are gonna make camp in this sort of area, are you? Just a little
Yeah.
moved away, yeah. That's cool.
Does that break Carl's attunement to the shield?
He's no longer attuned. If he passed it to somebody else, yeah.
I passed it.
in my inventory.
Cool. Yeah, Carl, you've dropped from 22 AC to a measly 17.
17, yeah, but I can get back to 18 if I
You
equip
can.
my normal shield.
19, right?
It might be worth it.
Oh,
Oh, it might be
Shield
19. Sorry, 19. Yeah. Well, I thought it was worth it. I thought it was worth it for the +1, and then if we're fighting only one thing, if you can't use missile attacks to it to attack it.
I think we worked out it wasn't attracting magical attacks, was it? Like firebolts and stuff.
It didn't attack the cold, although I was really scared it was going to.
Who knows? I'll hold on to it now. We can have another look at it at some point.
Yeah.
But don't worry yourself, Mr. Garvin. I got you back.
I appreciate it.
How are you feeling after being knocked unconscious twice?
I'm still
unconscious.
yeah. I'm still prone, by the way. So I'm guessing I just crawled over here then.
Just rolls over, turns into a droidica.
Just-
You're right. You're right, Warforged. You okay.
um. Yeah.
That's a question. Can you be okay? Do
I'm
you
not
like
dead.
feel things?
I mean, yeah, I do.
Oh, okay. So you felt how much that probably bloody hurt then.
Yeah, I felt that and it hurt a lot. And
Oh.
yeah,
It was
I'm
brave
guessing
to
if
run back up to it again.
Yeah, that was quite impressive.
Foolish,
Some might say
but
stupid,
brave.
but I would
Yeah.
say brave.
I mean, I'm guessing if you guys were in my situation, I'm guessing like that red stuff would leak out your body. Guessing
Yeah.
that would happen.
Mm.
Oh,
Had I been in your situation, Warforged, I would have been a puddle
Oh, right. That's not good.
of multiple fluids.
Oh.
So, you know, brave fella you are.
Mm.
I think I just like leak out water
You just leak water.
because I run on Rawford like runs on water, so I guess he would
Oh, he's
like
hydraulic.
are we making camp here?
yeah.
That was the plan.
Yeah, I just noticed it got dark. I was actually suggest that we walk on to find a clearing first, but I mean, it's too late.
This is clearing-ish. There's a
Yeah,
clearing-ish
we're in-
area here.
Yeah, we're in the middle of the forest.
Yeah, actually, having 2 trees is quite handy. I find 2 trees and tie up my canvas
Right.
over between 2 of them.
Yeah, that's cool.
I ain't carrying no tent.
I'm carrying a tent, but I don't know that I can be asked to put it up tonight. If you want to put it up, you can sleep in it.
All
Oh,
good.
wait, didn't I have a tent?
Yeah, I believe you do.
Can I set up one at my trap? I always set up,
Yeah?
and I'll do it on this side where the horse manure side of where we're camping,
Yeah, no
and leave
worries.
the tree away. And then I'll pack it away first thing in the morning if nothing sets it off.
Yeah, that's cool.
A basher. That's what I'm building basically. I've got the name of it.
I love when you click on like characters tokens, you can see through their vision. Like because Cormac has like dark vision, all the rest of you got like these darker shadows. It just looks like pure daylight on Cormac's screen still.
Hey, is this supposed to be dark?
Yeah, for everybody
Yeah.
else, it's dark with a little campfire
That's
going
what-
on Raw
yeah.
Forged. But
That's what dark looks like.
I don't see dark.
Yeah, for the sake of whatever, it's these 2 trees here. I have a basher
that's cool.
in between here. Put my bedroll out, put a pack as a pillow. But I'll come and join the rest of them around the campfire and eat my steak and what have you. Steak sandwich.
So,
Yeah.
DM question.
Mhm.
How good is Engobu steak?
Very, very chewy. This is like it's a very tough meat.
So not
Um,
worth it. Not
not
worth
worth
near
it.
death. Oh well. It's good
Um,
fun.
I know this probably doesn't like give anything, but could I like chop a little bit of bark off a tree so I could repair where I was like smashed pretty much?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Do you need
yeah.
do you need a hand with that? Warforged?
Uh,
I'm pretty handy. I pull out my set of tinker tools.
wait, do I have Tinker's tools? No, I do not. That would be nice. Wait.
I'll come over and see if I can help Warforged patch some holes, and I assume he has some gore holes in him and such.
Yeah, he's not looking at his best currently, no.
I'll see if I can tinker tool Mr. Warforged into a slightly better condition.
Sure.
And you modify him.
Well, that was going to be my next question: is can I inbuild a compass into its arm or something? But you know, God, I
Well,
big hole there. I can
let's
fit a
let's
bolt.
see your Tinker Tools go, shall we?
Right, I am not proficient in Tinker Tools yet, so it's just intelligence, is it?
Yeah.
Sam,
Yes.
I think something might have happened.
All right.
Because I don't know if I did do this, and I probably didn't, and I'm just being dumb. But I feel like I picked like Tinkerer's kit or some sort of one of those like kits that will help me either repair myself or like make something. I can't remember what it was.
A
But it
herbalism
says
kit.
I've. Wait, does that make?
Does that make finish the sentence? And I'll answer.
Because like, I feel like I either picked something that would allow. I think it was either Tinkerer's tools, like something that allowed me to create weapons. But
Well,
I don't know.
I will check back to your D&D Beyond thing later, but I think
That's
it's
fine.
pretty unlikely that it would have mixed it up and got the wrong one. If anything, I suspect
That's
you might have
fine.
picked the wrong one, but we'll sort it. It's fine. Nice 23. That is not too bad at all.
I know.
Yeah, you are able to it makes no mechanical like functional difference to Warforge's HP, but you're able to sort of just make it physically appear a little better, where some of these marks and scratches and not wounds but damage were done. And yeah, you are actually with 23, you're able to inbuild this compass into Warforge's arm, like as long if Warforge will allow it into like the forearm.
Where's the forearm?
Like between your elbow and your wrist.
Oh yeah, that's fine. Yeah, so it's pretty much a watch, but compass.
Yeah, you have a compass built into your arm at this point.
I'm so good.
How
I
do
look
you contain the water?
magic.
You're able to
Tubes.
fashion it from a bit of glass, yeah. Able to sort of this small little bit of glass you can sort of fix into his sort of wooden arm.
Can I Not that I had any ulterior motives or anything whilst I was doing this. Can I like try and be a little subtle and see if I can find any like maker's marks or stamps or anything on Warforged as I'm doing this?
Sure, make an investigation check. Yes, as you're tidying up Warforge's general appearance a little, you're able to sort of have a look around, investigate it a little. No, you don't find nothing like in terms of there doesn't seem to be like a signature or a production number or anything like that mixed into him. You can see all over his body, like he obviously has this wooden body. There are some small mechanical elements built into it, but it's largely made of wood. And you do also, as you sort of spend this time doing it, you are able to get a little bit more familiarity. You do see there's what almost looks like some of the bits of metal you can see. Actually, it appears they're actually like piping. And as you sort of put your hands to them, you can feel like just like the movement of liquid through them. It feels like they are pipes with some kind of something pumping through them.
Quite interesting. Okay. Hydraulic Warforged. Warforged, you don't have like a designation or a mark or a name or anything like that?
Well,
I was trying to look for one, but
I was never given a name.
what, your creator never gave you a designation, a nickname, nothing?
Don't think he did.
Oh. Well, that's no good.
Wait, did he, Sam?
No, never given a name at all.
Okay.
You were essentially just a tool to him.
Would you want a name, sweetie?
I mean, yeah. You guys have like cool names and stuff, and then I'm just well.
Well, some of us have cooler names than others. Easy.
Give you a wink. I mean, what would you like to be called?
I don't know.
What do you like?
Oh, I like birds. Birds are cool. I have a pet bird. Uh,
How about Burby Garden?
How about Twitter
ooh.
How about
or Twitcher?
block clear?
Oh,
Be like, you could be like something badass sounding. You could be like
Flocky.
Osprey. That's
Hmm.
a cool sounding bird name. That sounds
How about
badass.
First name War.
Did you say first name War?
Yeah. Last name Forge.
Genius. Don't worry, I'll have a think about it. Everyone should have a name. We should be able to call you something.
Nameless one.
How you feeling, Carl?
Aching.
I hope you don't mind me using the old magic Watsons on you, but you look like you could do with the help a little bit. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, you didn't use it on me, did you? You used it near me.
I mean,
Oh, I forgot about that.
I
I don't know that.
definitely cast a spell on you.
Yeah, you did. Well, I felt weird.
Yeah, that was me. It's something I've been tinkering with. I was kind of putting some formulas from the book together and kind of shifts relative speed.
Yeah, I don't know. It seemed to knock out my coordination.
I mean, I'll be honest, Carl. You ain't got much coordination in you. I think it's the
It's,
whiskey that does that.
that's possibly true. What are you thinking? Maybe I need some more.
Yeah, it's clearly not enough.
Probably, yeah,
Far
too
too
sober.
sober.
It was, yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. I'd probably rather you only did it when we needed it.
It felt like we needed it.
Yeah, I could agree with that.
And trust me, it takes a lot out of me to do it, so I'm not going to be doing it when we don't need it.
I've been I was kind of expecting to see some sort of fireball.
Meh. It's not really very civilized, is it?
Didn't think that was your strong suit.
I mean, imagine all it would take is me putting it in slightly the wrong place, hitting you, and then I'm never going to hear the fucking end
That's
of it.
very true. That is very, very true. But no, I don't know. This magic stuff.
Just
I
bad
don't
I
know.
didn't have to use the other spell I had because that would have sucked.
Run away.
Sure, let's go with that.
Cool. Yeah, as you guys are sort of gathered around the campfire, eating, talking, investigating each other's bodies, apparently.
Give Carl a tickle.
What happens in the forest stays in the forest.
Yeah, you're all sort of just minding your own business, going about this conversation. When all of a sudden, all the lights in the camp just go out. The entire campfire, this sort of small bonfire you've built, just the fire extinguishes immediately.
Oh shit!
Great.
Everyone
Um,
look at.
Grab
Uh,
my
I was-
sword.
I cast light, dancing
Get
lights.
everybody to make a perception check.
Sure.
I was gonna ask if I could try and learn a spell, but never mind.
So
Sorry. Nice. I've got no idea why. I can't see Warforged or Elder's results, but I can see that they've rolled something. Magic.
I rolled like an 8. It was there, it disappeared again. It was really bad. It was
That's
bad.
cool.
It was like sub 10.
Oh, roll a one.
Something exactly, yeah.
It's fine. All of you, as it happens, you're all aware that there was no gust of wind at all. Nothing that normally you would associate with something putting out a fire. Especially like, I know you don't have a massive bonfire, but you had a decent sized campfire going.
Was it a
Cast dancing
whoosh
light.
or did it just go out?
Literally, the flames just gone instantly. No movement of any kind of wind. No nothing. Just 1 second, the fire was there, and the next, there's just the like remains of the wood there, and some very small embers just sort of smouldering.
Yeah.
My
So
trap in the same spot.
is it okay if I cast dancing
Hmm?
lights? or
Yeah,
not?
yeah, of course, yeah.
Yeah. So I cast dancing lights, and I put. Can I choose where they go? One. Oh, hang on a second. I only put one down for some reason. I'm not quite sure why.
Okay, that's cool.
Is my trap in the same spot, Sam? I've got like dark vision.
Is what? Sorry.
My trap in the same spot. I left it
Yeah,
behind
yeah,
the tree.
yeah, yeah. It's still there.
I guess I've just put like 4 out. Like I don't know. I'm trying to think of a way of putting them so that they sort of like illuminate the group, like that.
Mhm.
Does that immediately illuminate anything?
Everything looks as it was. You don't spot anything new around you at all. No.
Okay, I'm going to go over to my pack, which I've put underneath my thing, grab out my hooded lantern and make sure it's topped up with oil. I won't light it just yet, but
Yeah, that's cool.
and then I'll just stand here.
Can we hear anything?
No, you could. I mean, you can hear sort of like just the occasional sort of sound of movement and like some bird noises, but nothing out
Nothing out
of
of
place
the
that you
ordinary.
couldn't hear previously in the sort of forest around you.
Leokin, why don't you relight the fire for us?
Yeah. How do I do that?
So it doesn't take much to do. You're able to sort of use a few pieces of wood, a bit of tinder, yeah, and you're able to light the fire again.
I'll drop the dancing lights.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Make sure there's multiple people on watch while we sleep.
That was weird.
What happened there? Oh, ritual cast magic.
Yeah, that's cool.
Doesn't help that these trees look like portals to hell.
They do a little bit, yeah. Elwyn, have you come across some sort of like strange winds in forests that sort of blow out fires or something?
Have I come across that, Sam?
No.
I have not come across that. But I was thinking more maybe the ground moved and it like put out the fire that way.
That was what
you-
I was thinking.
You get nothing on the detect magic, by the way, Z.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Wait, you say nothing at all?
No.
So the forest is no longer magic?
No, nothing at all.
Are we still in the forest?
Yeah, you can see all the trees around you. Still, I mean, yeah.
Can I try and climb up this tree to see if I get a different vantage point?
Yeah, you can make like an athletics check. Nice. Yeah, you're able to scale your way up the tree. You just see, yeah, you can see the forest around you as you did previously.
Okay, I'm gonna stay there for a bit just to keep watch.
Yeah, that's cool.
Weird. I'm gonna sit back round, look at the fire again.
Did Carl let one go and put the fire out?
You believe me, you'll know when I do. Yeah, I'm gonna just sit there, be a bit more alert, and keep my sword and my club to hand.
Yeah, Warforged, has your compass changed?
Can I check if my compass has changed?
You look into it. It still seems to be pointing north in the same direction that it was the last time you looked at it.
It is still facing north.
The thing I think of is maybe there were some spirits, who wanted to find us. Maybe the Furbolgs, but maybe they don't like the fire. But I don't really want to not have a fire at night.
Maybe it's ghosts.
Actually, do I see anything? Sam,
Do you see anything?
like anything in the forest? Because I have long range of seeing.
You have you do have a very, very strong dark vision. Yeah. Was it 120 feet in magical
Yeah.
or non-magical? Very nice. You can see out in the distance, about 80 feet away from you. You can see what looks like a squirrel or something moving about on the floor. But no, other than that, you don't see anything particular. Nothing around your camp or anything. No.
Point me in this direction. I'll just fireball
Yeah.
it.
Could I?
What?
I feel like making a perception check because it's probably not going to go well.
Well, what are you trying to do?
Like trying to look for if there's any like movement or anything except like
Even
like
more than
any movement.
even more than the look you just had. Sure, you can have like a thorough check around.
It's going to be horrible.
It's quite thorough, to be fair to it.
Oh,
That is a very thorough check. Yeah, as you sort of pay a bit more attention, you can see the squirrel. Actually, looks like there's a couple of them. Looks like there's a couple of small animals over there. And you spot some movement up in the trees. Looks like some birds. Like it's just occasional sort of ruffling of some branches. But yeah, like nothing that springs out around your camp, around your camp area. Anything that looks like it's any kind of immediate threat to you. No.
I say that I've had a very thorough check around the area, and there seems to be nothing that we need to be worried about at this moment in time.
So Cole probably put it out by passing gas.
More than likely.
Wait, where was the campfire?
You actually can't see it, can you? There's a campfire burning here that everyone but you can see, Warforged.
Is it still burning?
Yeah, it's lit again now. Leo can lit it again.
Oh, I was gonna say if it's not burning, then I'll firebolt it and it'll burn.
Leokin was very kind and lit a campfire.
I'm just gonna possibly just stay looking and
Yeah.
on guard.
That's cool. I mean, you stay aware of your surroundings even if you are long resting anyway. Cool. Yeah, what do you guys want to do?
So I feel like we've learnt a decent chunk about Leokin. We've learnt a decent chunk about our good friend Warforged. Carl and Eleanor, I feel like we're missing some kind of story here. Carl's probably going to tell me to piss off if I ask. So Eleanor, come on, there's got to be something interesting going on.
What do you mean?
I mean, there's got to be a story, something from your life you can tell us as a fun story.
It sounds like what the fuck's up with that game?
A fun story from my life.
I mean, something exciting's got to have happened, right? I just feel like I genuinely don't know if I know really anything about you since before we made this merry little band of people.
Yep.
I'm already thinking Eleanor wears an eye patch, right?
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, I mean, there's got to be a story behind the eye patch, surely.
Oh,
if you don't
shark
mind me
attack.
asking.
Shark attack.
Shark attack?
Yeah.
She bullshitting me.
Yeah. Make an insight check if you want.
Do I even need to roll an insight check?
Yeah, definitely.
Actually, really, there's an eye there, but she just pretends to have an eye patch.
Ah.
How do I privately
made
roll?
that.
How do I privately roll a dice?
Of the chat box.
Yeah, just above the chat box. You can change it from public role to private GM role. Yeah. Seems very assured as she says it. Sort of meets your eye quite well. Meets your eyes with her eye
Odd.
quite straight on. There's no hint of curled lips for a smile or anything. Yeah, seems quite genuine.
Fair enough. Where on earth did you run into a shark? If you
By the
don't,
way, I rolled a natural 20.
nice.
Shark. Oh, in. Well, I don't know. Oh, 1 second. I let me just tell you somewhere. Give me a second. Is there a river that runs through Griffinstill?
They're actually the entire area of water out there is called Myrich Bay.
Myrich Bay.
Okay, fair enough.
I was swimming one day and just come up there, just took my eye, and that was it. It's a very small shark, so just got the eye and nothing else.
Okay, fair enough. I mean, stranger things have happened. Am I right?
And I sort of gestured to it around.
I'm just
Where we are.
staring. I'm just staring at the down.
I put a brandy and drink some brandy and offer it around to try to change the
Just
subject.
saw Phil nod there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I offer it around to change the subject.
Carl's been waiting for a while for you to wonder how long I'd have to stare at your pack before you.
So anyway,
You'll go then, Carl. What about you?
oh, well, surely it's my go to ask a question.
Well, you can ask a question if you like. Yeah.
Where are you really from, see?
Where am I from? I told you where I'm
Really?
from, haven't I?
No, I mean, where are you really from?
I'm from Marshall folk.
Well, I'm going to insight check that.
Go for it.
Oh, wait, it's still with the game master. Oh, okay, if I did that, it goes forever. Oh, that's really good.
Yeah, again, seems very genuine in the response. Yeah.
I don't stutter.
Fair enough. I expected you were from further ashore.
No. Family's all from Marshall folk.
You have the look of somebody who's not from Australia.
Ah, yeah. There's weird ties from far back that cause this. Let's be honest.
Oh, so you're not much alpha then.
Oh no, it's just the elves live a long time, and I assumed you were talking about the drow.
Yeah, I was talking about
Kinda.
drow more than anything. Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of from a few generations back.
Oh, but you got a bit more other alpha than you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
I'm happy. You know me. I'm happy to answer questions. Like that
Where'd you
felt
get the
like
book?
a treat. Where'd I get the book? Got it from Trader on the road to Griffinsteel. Traded pretty much everything I have for it. Nice fella.
I
Seemed
thought
interesting. Of course you can.
Again, you guys are just all really honest to each other.
Mm.
Yeah, seems like pretty confident in response. Never breaks eye contact. No sort of unexpected movement, anything like that. Yeah, seems pretty open with the answer.
Why did you get the book?
I like reading. I was
No.
interested. I mean, guy shows up and he says, "I'll trade you this book that contains secrets of an
What would you
old
give him
world."
for it?
Like that's a pretty tasty little hook, really, isn't it?
Could you cast magic before you got the book?
No.
Not at all.
No.
So who were you before you became Ziriel, the all-knowing wizard?
Oh, me and my whole family are jewellery crafters.
Wait, you can cast a spell. Oh, do half elves get cantrips?
No.
No. Okay.
Drow do have a natural innate spell casting, but
So do high elves,
yeah.
but the half elves don't.
Drow half elf get drow magic.
Cool.
But-
So you're Julius, sorry.
Yeah, whole family's a dueling family.
But change your hair colour.
No, that is just some berries basically. Made my hair dye.
Nice.
Wow, it's better than the white it normally is.
So what? Wait. There's
What?
nothing wrong with white hair.
No, I'm sure, but it's just the white hair and it's just all kinds of contrasts that I don't need going on. And if people are going to stare, it might as well be for blue hair.
Fair enough. I like my white hair. Thank you very much.
I like your white hair.
But I suppose I've got a few more years on you. How old are you?
How old are you?
I can't remember exactly. Mid-40s.
You're older than me.
Yeah.
Oof, late 200s.
Yeah. Well, we all knew you were
Late
an old,
200s.
cantankerous
I started
git.
counting after a while.
So what does a jeweler from Marshallfolk? How does a jeweler from Marshallfolk first off end up in Griffinsdale, and second end up working for the Record?
Gil.
Business and business.
Is Marshall like an elven territory?
No, mostly halfling.
But it happens to be the nearest port to Shate.
I think there's much of a port where I'm from, really.
I don't know. It's the nearest town,
It's a
right?
pretty small village in Marshallfolk that I was from. So,
Right.
It's a coastal village, not particularly known for like a port or anything though. No.
Okay. It
But,
happens to be nearby in terms
does.
of on the map.
yeah.
But
No,
the-
I just made my way.
The record in general. I mean, I get that you are a jeweler, but also a scholar. But why work for a newspaper?
Well, I left Marshallfolk with a small amount of wares to sell. Traded them on the road for this book, and then was supposed to kind of carry on making jewellery, but turns out making jewellery is expensive. Because gemstones are expensive and gold is expensive. So you need to work. Look at that, Records hiring people to write fluff pieces, things like that. So I picked up that. A few months later, bam, here I am.
So young
Your story
lad
doesn't make
leaves
sense.
home with stuff to sell at the market, and then sells it to swaps it with some merchant for some useless thing. I think I've read that story before.
Not sure we can call it useless.
Your story doesn't make any sense. Sorry, Z. So but surely Z pre-book knew that making jewelry was expensive.
Yeah, but I had jewellery at that point.
Yeah, but surely when you sold it for the book, you knew what was going to happen. You're an
Of course he
intelligent
did.
lad.
Yeah.
Why would you not turn back around and go back home?
Nothing left me at home. Like,
Did they give you the stuff to take with you, the jewels to sell, or did you maybe
it was all stuff I
borrow
made.
them?
No, it was all stuff I made when I left.
Did you Leokin them?
Mm.
So where are your parents?
Looking Marshall focused, technically, I suppose.
But why is there nothing for you there?
Let's give you a bit of like a look, like.
Did you
Well,
do
let's
something
just
wrong?
say they ain't leaving Marshall Folk anytime soon.
Oh, now you made it weird. So what? You
I don't say that sinisterly, to be clear. I'm not insinuating I killed them.
They're
But
not-
you're
you
suggesting they're dead.
you seem to be suggesting they're dead.
Yeah,
I got you. Sorry for your loss, man.
that's all right.
I
Happens, doesn't it?
For me, family is everything, and
Yeah, it was.
yeah.
I mean,
Same. It was.
um,
And yeah.
Go on,
I
Waffles.
I'm sorry for your loss. I'm sorry for everyone's losses and whoever they've lost.
I'll drink to that.
The generic. I like.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for all your dead parents.
Sorry,
Sorry.
everyone's bad things.
Wolfhawk, well, doesn't really
understand
know what he's
emotion.
doing.
It's a D&D campaign. It's safe to say at least half the party has dead
Party's
parents. Yeah.
have died.
Especially if they're rogues.
Simple fact: happy people don't go on adventures.
I mean, rogues have a
But interesting
15 to
enough,
25%
we're kind of
chance
this is our day job, like in like a more this is like less adventuring, right? And more. This isn't like a bunch of people who've got nothing having to go on an adventure to like scrap to make ends meet. This
Oh,
is like people working for a large company.
I don't know. We're sat in a forest eating dinosaur steaks. I think that might qualify as adventure.
Yeah, that's true. So Z,
Yes.
what can you show me some of the jewelry you've made?
Yeah, of course I can. Yeah. And I put out my hand, and I've got a couple of rings on one hand. Kind of quite nice looking. Kind of gold with some gemstones in them. I've got a necklace around my neck that's got this coin, this kind of jeweled coin on it. I show that off on like a nice chain. These are all ones I made.
I'm thinking about getting a new necklace. Could you make me one?
If you get me the stuff, probably, yeah.
I'm thinking maybe some purple gemstones or something.
Well, there's some amethyst or something, yeah.
Yeah, but maybe with some
Doable.
silver chain. I think probably to go with my grey hair. I think the grey and the grey and purple would look nice.
Do that.
Yeah. Well, when we get back to Griffinsteel, I'll get you the pieces, and that'd be nice.
Well, I can help you find the pieces because I tend to get decent price on that kind of stuff.
Oh, you know who to speak to, do you?
Yeah, I know some guys.
5-finger discount.
Oi, you watch yourself, mate. I'll fireball you.
That sounds like all that's going to happen if you're going to make me hit you quicker.
Yeah, I feel like Carl's got away pretty unscathed here. So, go on, Carl, tell us something interesting about yourself.
You say that, but I just blatantly lied about how I lost my eye. So
I know.
Don't do that, do they?
I mean,
I was married.
you were married.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then his
exciting.
wife died. Oh wait, no, sorry. Oops, husband died.
That's short.
No, she married someone else.
Oh.
Oh.
She's still in Griffin still.
Oh. It's not someone we've met, is it?
Well, the commander lady, was it?
Oh God, no, no. I don't know which of them would be more upset. Both of them probably. No, there's nothing. There's nothing exciting about me.
Not true.
There's at least one thing exciting.
Born in Griffin still. Lived in Griffin still all my life.
Same here.
If I'm lucky, I'll die in Griffin still.
you know you should travel.
Hey,
You should travel.
traveling seems unnecessary.
There's a big world out there, and let me tell you, Griffinsteel is not. the height of civilization.
I need civilization, just a drink, some people to talk to.
Oh well, yeah. Again, I think that you could do better elsewhere as well for those things, especially the drinking.
Oh, you're not drinking in the right places then. Um,
Like I said,
Griffin
same to you.
Griffin Steele's, Griffin Steele's where I know. I'm happy there most of the time.
Most of the time.
Well, no one's happy all the time, are they?
You know who you're talking to, right?
Sorry, yeah, no sane people are happy all.
Thank you.
But no, yeah, there really isn't. You've. I'm just a guard.
Waffles, where are you made?
Oh God. I know. I can't remember where it's made.
Your
Where was it?
your first memories, Warforged, are in a forest.
My first memories are in a forest. That's
Could you leave the forest?
where am I now? Obviously, could how have I been out of the forest, Cody? I mean, Leo can.
Yes.
Was the
There's
forest
the answer.
was the forest in Austria?
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Yes, it was. Yeah,
Oh,
I
so we have a forest. A forest. Oh, actually, Elwyn, where were you born? If you can remember that far.
It's a little place that's not there anymore.
Sam.
Hmm.
Could I try and learn a spell scroll or something?
Have you got a spell scroll on you?
You can't know spell
Yes.
spells as a warlock, right?
Oh yeah, you're a
Uh,
warlock, aren't you? That's true. Oh, whoa.
There is one that
What's going
says
on?
that I
Hold on a minute.
can though.
I think only wizards can do it.
Oh,
Yeah,
Sadly.
your spell scrolls might say you can use them. But yeah, in terms of actually
Oh.
using them, though. In terms of learning, I'm sorry.
I thought I could. Never mind then.
Is that forest where my village was? Did it have a name?
No, nothing that's sort of particularly well known. That forest is like it's mostly it kind of runs along the borders between Austria and Jakresh, but it's largely really on the Jakresh side of the border, and they're not particularly known for like their exciting place names or for sharing them with the rest of the world.
My village didn't really have a name, but it was in. If Eleanor has a little map, I'll point it out whereabouts it was.
So, do you consider yourself Jacretian or Australian?
I consider myself a man of the forest. I
I
believe.
suppose you were probably born before this all happened anyway.
Yeah, I was born before the war between elves and humans.
Ah, so I suppose you must have been outside of Austria.
I had humans friend that lived in Austria. I decided not to participate in that war.
Yeah, well, I mean, sorry, you must have been outside of Austria when it happened.
Yes, I wasn't in there because I'd be dead
Yeah.
otherwise, wouldn't I?
Yeah. Messy business, that.
Hawkwood.
So I don't know. You're talking about travelling. Where else have you been? Have you been outside Austria?
Yeah. Yeah, my younger years.
Younger years, you're still young.
Where were you born?
Not for a mortal. I'm not. I'm getting on a bit now. Where was I born?
Hmm.
Oh, just west of here.
Still in Austria.
Oh no, no. Not Austria, no.
West of
Yeah, I'm from I'm
Dwarf.
from Dwarf.
So I'm a part dwarf.
No,
Dwarf.
There is a nation called Dwarf.
Yeah.
Just to be awkward and confusing. Yeah.
I actually have no details about the wharf really, so any questions has to be answered by Sam. But that's where I'm from.
So, well, one is ruled by an elf.
Probably, yeah.
Yes.
I mean, it's not a bad thing, Carl.
How many years did the elves rule for? How many years does the prince rule for? I can't remember.
7? Did I remember that right?
That sounds around right.
Yeah, well, I've been
Every 6, sorry.
Yeah, so I've been gone long enough. I've not met or I've not experienced life under the current prince.
Magic legal in Dwarf?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
So what's it like living with magic every day then?
progressive.
Progressive. What? So there aren't any urchins in the street. Everyone's got enough to eat. Everyone's
Priest,
happy every day.
You could eat your dinner off the pavements. Most people are skipping down the road. You know, I mean, every country's got its own problems, right? But
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
yeah, we
I'm
get
saying,
stuff done. It's the tech, you know, with technology, politically, you know, much more suited to me. But unfortunately, I'm stuck here. So
stuck here. Why are you stuck here?
oh, I'm not stuck, I suppose. But I have to be in Griffinsteel for a thing. And so
Were you banished from your home?
no, not at all. No. I
Subject.
Sure.
Damn it!
Have you not got your thing to change the role?
I used it already to tinker on Warforged.
What about the lower one?
No reason to believe she was banished at all, no.
What are you hanging around Griffinsteel for then?
Bye.
What could work?
Yeah, you said you had to be in Griffinsteel for a thing.
Yeah, it's a family thing.
Oh, do you have family in Griffinsteel?
Yeah. Well, yeah, I do.
We should probably meet them, right? At some point.
Uh,
I am the ideal person to bring to anybody's family. Let's be honest, they all love me.
oh,
I'm so glad my
look,
parents are dead.
Z, sweetie, you're great. But
I know.
My they're just not. They are not really in a position to meet people.
Are they in
Not the other
prison?
way around. No. God,
No, that was my guess.
it's not that. It's not that exciting.
Oh, do you recognise them as parents for being a guard? Are they like in the dungeon somewhere?
Do they
No.
hate elves?
I don't hang around with dungeons.
I don't think they hate elves. I'm fairly certain they don't hate elves. In fact, I will go as far as to say that they are very much not elf haters. My
Some of
mother
their best
especially
friends
is-
elves. Is that what you're
my
saying?
mother's especially fond of elves.
Oh. In character and out of character thoughts are clashing in my head here, and it's not fair.
I learnt this cool new spell and I haven't been able to use it yet.
Is it dispel magic?
No, I want to use it, but then it will just seem like random.
World.
Well,
What is it?
It's right. Okay, you're gonna think it's like super duper like just random. And that's not gonna have any use, but I just like it. Can I cast it, Sam?
I mean, you haven't told me what spell
Why
it
don't you
is,
say
but
what it
sure.
is?
Could I, yeah.
Oh, prestidigitation. Yeah, prestidigitation is a great spell.
What do you do, Warforged?
I just make like I just can I make some sort of mark of like I don't know, maybe like a bird or like something or like
Did Warforged put out the fire?
Yeah, that's just I just read paragraph 2.
No, I didn't. No, I
I
didn't.
thought you said you hadn't used it yet, Warforged.
I haven't. I haven't.
You should have done. Was you should have done all smell near Carl.
I think that distraction is a good place to leave that conversation, given it's just gone past 10. And
Yeah.
they want to go for a walk.
Is everyone's turning in for the night? I take it, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna
Leave Warforged on ability to stay awake duty. I assume.
Yeah.
Is Lowerkin and myself do 4 hours rest? Can one of us be awake at all times with him?
Yeah.
I've got to have. I'll bring down a second.
Just 'cause-
But you know, I've got to run them. So sorry. I will see you all next week.
Yeah, no sweat. That's cool.
See ya.
Jake's one's not happening Sunday, right?
Yes, that is correct.
Sam,
Yes.
before you tell me to go to sleep, I actually need to talk to you about something.
That's cool.
It's not to do with D&D. Well, it is to do with D&D. It's not to do with the campaign though.
That's fine.
Yes.
I need to talk to you because we haven't finished the session yet.
Oh.
Cool. Yeah. So as everyone sort of
Bye, guys.
packs in for the night, everyone's just leaving me. It's fine.
I'll stay.
Yeah. As everyone sort of packs in for the night, Warforged, you're obviously aware of your surroundings at all times through the night.
Yeah.
Can I get you to make for me a
Google
perception check?
don't.
crashed.
A what? A perception?
Yeah.
Oh no! Don't make me do a perception check.
Everything's just started not responding as soon as the end of the session comes.
It's magic. Yeah, Warforged. About 2 a.m. As you're sort of in your semi-conscious situation,
Thing.
you suddenly become aware of a figure in the distance, maybe 100, maybe even 110 feet away. Stood in the sort of direction deeper into the forest, like the direction you've been heading throughout the day. You can see what looks like an elderly woman, really scraggly grey hair, sort of shoulder length, really tattered sort of hemp dress. Looks very elderly, very sort of simply, poorly dressed. And yeah, you're actually just aware enough to actually sort of like catch a good glimpse. And just for a second, you can just see her sort of raise a hand and gesture to you, almost sort of acknowledging your presence. And then as quickly as you notice her, she's gone. And that's where we'll end everything.
What the hell?
Right.
Excellent.
Watch made friends.
Yeah.
Bye, guys.
I got friends.
Bye, Cody.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye, Cody. Oh
man.
god.
Oh, you need to talk
Yeah.
to me, mate. You can come downstairs and talk to me. You have permission.
I wanted to talk to, like, well, you and Jake, because I need an
Oh.
opinion.
Okay, go on then.
Oh, you
Um,
don't know my opinions.
So,
Is
Sam,
are
didn't
Phil
you
and,
say?
are Phil and Shane allowed to hear?
I mean, yeah, sure.
Shane's gone. You're fine.
Oh, okay. Didn't you say that, like, you know how I was saying, like, oh, what, I'm gonna have to buy another book after I finish Lost Mines of Fandelver with my
Yeah.
friends? Didn't you say there was like Horde of the Dragon Queen or something in another one?
Horde
or
of the
something
Dragon,
like that?
Horde of the Dragon Queen. You can like literally run from Lost Mines of Fandelver. There's also in the Essentials kit. There's a story called the Dragon of Ice Spire Peak, which
That's
is
what it was.
literally designed to play straight after Lost Mines of Fandelver and picks up in the town of Fandelver. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I
It's
thought-
because I was
It's
looking
done in
at,
a way you don't have to play it straight after
Yeah.
it, but it's literally starts in the same place where it ends, and you can literally segue into it if you want to. Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty good.
I thought it was Horde of the Dragon Queen
I
But,
thought,
like,
yes, yeah, I
because-
thought it was Horde of Dragon Queen as well that led on.
because I was gonna have a look. I was having a look at it, and I was like, actually no, I was having a look at Rise of Tiamat, and I was like, oh wow, that's really high level. And then it said,
Horde of
Like-
the Dragon Queen and Rise of Tiamat are like a 2-part adventure.
yeah,
thing,
and
where,
then
like,
it
you can run
apparently it
them
also
individually,
goes
but,
into apparently it also somehow goes into Descent into Avernus, and I was thinking of like somehow playing like all three of those together.
I think pretty much all of the official Wizards adventure modules have like a section in there that says how to link it to other ones if you're using it in conjunction with another one.
You can pretty easily link in.
I mean, you
whatever
could
you
find a way to do anything. Yeah.
Because I was gonna say that like I was gonna possibly do like Horde of the Dragon Queen into oh god, what's it called?